Hi, chat. Hello, how are we doing? Hi, chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Ads are about to start, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Oh, I'm only appearing to the subs first. Ooh, scary. Hi, welcome in, gamers. Welcome. Hi, Doc Strange. Hi, Sova. Oh, hello, Sova. Hi, T. Hi, Ghostless. Hi, Legion. Hi, Incendio. Hi, Will. Hi, Vapor. Hi, Sophie. Hello, welcome into the chat. You're just so special. You're just so special. What? Viewers and sub? Well, congratulations. Congratulations, you are special. Maybe you are special then. Welcome, Mina. How you doing? Excuse me. Good day. Good day. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week so far. This is, when I say everyone, I mean the whatnot. Wait, hang on. The ads haven't started yet. It is everyone then. Hello. How are we doing? Tell me hurt no more. Yippee. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I hope you guys have had a good week. I think the ads have started now, so we'll be a few minutes and then we will get started. I'm just playing some more Minecraft. I'll wait for the ads to finish to keep talking because, you know. But I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope that everything is good. Today I ate some pasta. I walked my dog. My dog had a big run. He ran with there was lots of dogs. There was like 8 big dogs there at the park and he ran and ran and ran. So Arnie's had a good day. I've been working, I've been locked in, which I've been quite happy about because I struggle to do that sometimes. I've been locked in, been fun. Yummy pasta. Not watching Bekyamon at work for real. Definitely not. No one ever does that. And like I don't endorse that. I don't endorse that either. You still have to lock in, you know? And sometimes you just gotta lock in. You just gotta do it. Just got back from therapy. I hope it was alright. Hi Emily May, how you doing? But yeah, I've locked in today. Yeah, so that's what we've been doing this week. Anyone been up to anything today? We're gonna be... I'll wait for the ads to finish. I keep accidentally trying to go into it. I'm like, how got a latte for £1? Ooh, scary. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd trust a latte for £1 at this point. It's a bit sad, really. It's just how expensive things are. 100 biddies locked in. Thank you for the lock in, 100 biddies. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. You wash your mouse mat. That is a good idea. I should probably do that as well. What have I been up to? Yes, what did I do yesterday? I did a lot of work. I was trying to get back into doing some work because I come back from a holiday and then I've been like trying to make sure everything's planned and everything. One day deal at one stop. So, oh, nice. That's cool. Cat's like to walk over it with stinky paws. Ew. Ew. Still awake now, but I love money. So I like how you're just like, but I love money. So, you know, I'm going to work all that out because I love money. You know, speak your truth. That's okay. And you can love money. That's cool. Hi, Jesse. How you doing? Got like a little bit less than a minute on the ads as well. I don't know if any of you guys were watching the ASMP on Amesy's channel last night, but yours truly made an appearance. So if you fancy seeing a little bit more Bekyamon content, I was on there for a little bit. If you want to check that out, if you've been watching ASMP and stuff as well, but I was on there. I was on there briefly, briefly. Yes, it was awesome. Yes, you bought every Animal Crossing Lego set. Oh, nice. That's really cool. I'm back. Welcome, Will. Right, everyone's back now. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you guys have had a great week so far. If I haven't seen you, because I've only streamed a few times this week. Yes, we're going to be doing another dog searching stream because I like to yap and I like to play a little bit of chill Minecraft. I haven't played much Minecraft recently, so yeah. You should... Gonna double check that it's working. Let me just, hang on a second. You should... Yep, you should be able to see the channel skin stuff is back on. You should see Squarespace around there, maybe down there. It's just there and around, maybe down here, I don't know. You should be able to see the Squarespace stuff. We are doing another sponsored stream. Well, the stream is just me playing Minecraft, but we've got Squarespace sponsoring again. Thank you so much to them again. I will tell you a little bit about Squarespace, because I know that you guys have been watching me do my Squarespace streams, but I will tell you a little bit more about it now. But yeah, if you guys don't know what Squarespace is, if you've just not been listening to me, I don't know how, I don't know why you'd ever do that, but if you don't know what Squarespace is, it is it's all-in-one website builder. So you can make a website for your brand or your content or your business, or just for yourself as a hobby if you want, your hobby, interests, anything really. And you can just build it all on the web, and it's got loads and loads of tools that let you make a really good website really quickly without having to know how to code, or you just gotta. And it also just helps you do the design stuff. If you don't have an eye for colors, palettes, or fonts, it just it helps you choose the ones for you, and then will automatically fill in what you need to fill in. So we're yapping, welcome back from the ad break. But yes, Squarespace. I was using it the other day. We built a very, very good, may I add, a top tier website. You can check out the VOD if you want to. A very, very good website about myself the other day on stream. And yeah, it was really, really easy. It made it very, very simple to just add a page, start populating that page. It came with lots of templates that you can just pop in for loads of different things. We had a gallery for fan art put in, buttons for links. We had a meet the team page with the dogs. So, well, the website we live, I will double check again. I haven't managed to check yet. So many squares are very fun. Exactly. But yeah, it's obviously, I couldn't go into all of it at the time, but you can also do things like sell things, which I think is really cool. That because you think, oh god, it's a whole process. I've got to make a whole shop, but it lets you, if you have something you want to sell. So if it's maybe some art prints, some I don't know, you customize some clothes. I don't know what you guys like to make. I know that a lot of you guys are makers anyway, but if you want to sell that stuff, you can just add a product to a website, put it on, put the price in, sort out all the payment stuff within Squarespace, and then people can just start buying things off you, and you don't really need to do much more than that, which is very, very cool. And then you can also just look at all the analytics, see what people are clicking on, see what people are buying and not buying, and how they're getting there, and all that sort of thing. So there's a lot that goes into it. And like I said, it is very, very easy to do. And visually, it helps you with all their tools to do visual design. You don't even need to know that sort of thing. You don't have to worry about do I need to learn a whole new skill set in order to make a website about myself or for my business? No, you don't. It's crazy. You don't need to. You just put it together on Squarespace. It's that easy. There is a link. If you click on any of the sort of boxes around, then you can check out Squarespace, look at their plans and their hosting and their costs if you want to. And yeah, I would very much recommend it. I used it and it was a really fun tool to use. I felt very able to, basically 99% of the time, if I had a thing I wanted to do specifically, I want this to display like this, or I want this to link over here, it would just do it. It would just do it just like that. It would always be able to do it, which I thought was really good. Durapshi, thank you for the raid. Welcome. I was just talking about Squarespace, who's sponsoring the stream today, and that you guys should go check it out. uk.squarespace.com ? I should know the link off the top of my head, but ! Squarespace is still active, I think, as a command, if you want to use that. But yes, so that's Squarespace. We are now going to play Minecraft, which is not Squarespace, but but we're gonna play Minecraft. We're just, oh wait, is it not active? Oh, okay, it's not active anymore. I couldn't remember if I'd taken it off or not. uk.squarespace.com if you want to go to it, or you can just click on any of the links. Should be a link above chat, should be a link above below my stream here. They're about. But we're gonna be playing some Minecraft today. I'm going to be looking for the dogs again. The dogs. But not those kind of dogs. Don't be weird. Like the wolf type. The ones that woof and have tails and stuff. We're going to be looking for the dogs again today. and just yapping plenty about things because, yeah, I think after this one, this is probably the last one we do the finding dogs. I hope I can find some more dogs because honestly, it's slow going at this point. But I'm going to be bringing back, you guys should look forward to on Sunday, I want to be bringing back the Peepo streams where you guys get to be little Peepos and argue about things because I really like those. I want to bring those back. Haven't done them in a little bit, but now I'm back from holiday. I'm locked in, loaded, and we're going to bring those back on Sunday. So we're going to play some Minecraft today. A little chat. And if you guys remember, if you have any ideas for stuff like that, streams around the Peepo stuff or streams around like things you want to do in Minecraft or something, then please just join the Discord. There's a suggestion channel you can do as well. And just pop whatever your thoughts are in there. There's a treat for you. Ash, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, did I open the wrong version? Bits. Oh, that's me. I don't want to hear me. Hi, Blue. How you doing? You're going to, oh god, it's 3:11? Okay, yeah, you should go to bed. Fun little woof woofs, exactly. Hi, Haggle. Paul, have you seen the, Becky, have you seen the Paul Muad'Dib Desert Mouse furry fan art? No, I haven't, Haggle, nor do I want to, and I wish I hadn't read that whole thing out loud. Thanks, Haggle, for that. Thanks for that, I don't know what the word is. Contributions there. Oh, I know I did open the right map. All right, Haggle. Doing good, actually awake today. Well, it's 5 p.m. or so for you, so that's okay. That's good enough going, I suppose. Haggle, could you send me the link? Good lord. Good lord. Right, let me get the game. I'm getting my head in the game. But yes. Okay. Okay, Troy. You want me to tell you something? I never really watched High School Musical. Okay? I never had that. When I was a kid, my parents didn't have cable. Oh, I'm little in the corner. Help me. Somebody save me. So I never really watched High School Musical myself. However, you know who did watch High School Musical? My brother, Tony. It's not his real name. Tony, as we know him. My little brother, Tony. I'm completely exposing him right now. He used to watch High School Musical all the time for like a year. It was like just over and over again. Like he was just obsessed with it and he loved it. And he watched it over again. Once he stopped, he then was like, no one can ever speak of this again. And now I'm broadcasting it on the internet for your viewing pleasure. Sorry, Tony. Now everybody knows. He really liked High School Musical. So I saw it, but only because I would walk into the room that he was in while he was watching it. So I absorbed it. I absorbed like the scenes from it. But I never really was that interested. I didn't particularly like it. I never was a Disney TV kid anyway. Okay, so we just got 4 of the dogs, I think. Yeah, we found 4 out of 9 of the dogs. Let me get a page up about finding the dogs. Movie night? You could, maybe. Yeah, I suppose. I know a surprising amount of the songs just because I would just be sat in the living room and he'd be watching High School Musical again. I have no idea what the split in the movies is because he'd watch all 3 at any given time. So I'd walk in, it would just be a High School Musical movie and I don't know which one's which. So, you know, new Minecraft wolves. I'm just getting the thing up so I know what biomes it is. Which biomes it is. But yeah, it was just a High School Musical thing. So I have for me, they all blend into one. One of the things that I do know is there's that one scene where Troy will look at his watch. He looks at he's waiting for Vanessa? Isn't that's the actress? God, I don't know. The girl. He's waiting for the girl and he looks at his watch. He glances at his watch to see what, like, while he's waiting as like a kind of general, Gabriella, that's the one, as he's waiting for her to arrive. He doesn't have a watch on, but he looks at his watch And I think that's good. I've got other plans to try and make it faster. Probably just running around. I just want to yap. This will be, I think, probably the last one of these we do, though. But, so young Becky side-eyeing her brother there. He goes again. He was just a big fan of it, you know? And, like, there's no shame in that. He was just an enjoyer. So as were lots of people. You know, this is something that gets on my nerves, right? Why is it? Oh, it's bloody dark. Why is it that I'm looking for an article? I'm looking for something which tells me what biomes the new wolves spawn in. Why is the one that I found on the Radio Times website? Like, can news outlets just keep to their lane, please? Can you just stay in your lane? Why is there a radiotimes.com article about where the bloody wolves are found in the new Minecraft update? I'm like, the Radio Times is supposed to be about music. It's like a real magazine and like it's got like TV guide and stuff. If you don't know what that is. Back when we used to watch live TV. I'm just like, huh? Okay, so jungle, so taiga, old growth pine taiga, woodland badlands. Woodland badlands? That's not a thing. So we need to find, it's the Savannah Plateau. We need the spotted one and we found the forest one, snowy one, snowy groves. Okay, we'll have a little wander on and see what we can find. We're almost to the point where it's almost all AI articles. I know, right? It's like, how do we go forward and not, it's like, there's a whole thing about like noticing AI in images, right? And there's like, you know, you can kind of still at the moment, you can get a vibe. Is it just me? Sometimes I'll look at a picture and I can't immediately see like, oh, the hands are fucked up. Oh, they're missing a finger. Like that, you know, there's something really obviously wrong. But sometimes you look at it and you're like, that is not real. Like it's got that weird uncanny valley to it now, but it's a different uncanny valley. It's not just like, oh, the people look false. It's just got a weird, I think it's the lighting. I think a lot of the lighting is very similar to each other on an AI image. So you kind of, it just gets, you get this vibe of it. I'm actually gonna, hang on, I really need to find a better thing. Spawning. Doesn't have, it's weird that, right, hold on. Wolf. I'm going in the wiki. I'm going in the wiki. There we go. Old growth spruce tiger. Pine tiger. Oh, there's two different old growth ones. Oh, okay. Regular tiger we need for the original wolf. Sorry, I'm just looking up different types of wolves. Wooded badlands. Oh, I know where the wooded badlands. I know what that is. Okay, right. I got you. We're gonna go this way. Like the quality, everything that was really smooth. Yeah, it's odd. But yeah, no. So anyway, I was talking about like, so you can kind of, we're at this point still where if you're like internet literate, you can get you can glance at a picture and sort of generally go, I'm gonna now double check that to make sure it's not AI, and it usually is. But with text, like I was a copywriter, as I may have mentioned in the past. I was a copywriter before I quit that was the job that I quit to be a streamer. So everyone's on the same page. I know that a lot of you have read that page many trimes, but you know, now we all know. And I think that, and I tried ChatGPT to look at like what it was like. I tried it out. I was like, you know, I'm gonna have a look and see what state it is in. It's pretty good. Even if its raw output isn't quite there, as a copywriter, I couldn't sit there and be like, if I was being paid to make lots of articles, that I wouldn't let it do the bulk of the work and then go over it in my own voice, at least. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, I like, you know, I'm a good writer. Probably, to be fair, I probably wouldn't, because I am a good writer and I like writing, and I'm like, I probably wouldn't just like succumb to that. However, I can see where if you didn't really fancy doing all the work, you could definitely just make ChatGPT make an article, and then at the very least go over it and then like reword some bits so it sounds like you. Or don't. It's quite good. Hey, thank you for the 100 bits, Ash. Appreciate it. Oh, you pinned it. You can pin them now. I forgot you can do that. People don't do that. It's weird. People have been doing bits and stuff, but they don't ever pin them. You can pin them to the top. See? They're there on the chat. I love that the future will have zero trust in anything. I know. It's a real shame. And because the better it becomes as a tool, the more, because you could say like, oh, but there'll be a niche for like news outlets that don't use AI as a rule. But the better the AI becomes, the less it will matter if it's real or not. Because if AI becomes very good, then it doesn't really matter if it's real. Never noticed you pinned it. You did. Well done. I think the higher the cheer, the longer you can pin it for. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure. We haven't used that feature much. It's a nice mountain there. I'm just kind of going to keep running. Of course, this is the most difficult terrain to traverse with dogs after you. What is that? Oh, it's just sand. I'm lost in the source. I think we go this way. Genuine problem in the scientific community, people using AI art in actual... I did see that. There was a scientific paper about some anatomy of something. Oh, my keyboard is... There we go. And it was just straight up, very obviously using AI images, and no one had bothered to look and make sure that they were real, which obviously, if anything, with that kind of case, it's sort of just showing that they're not actually reviewing these papers properly, because like the whole point of scientific papers, they need to be reviewed. That's like how you get published. I know they are and hope it gets so restricted with laws that it perishes. I think that it will. I think already there's been some stuff put in about AI, right? Some like rules about how it can be used in copyright and things like that. Obviously, everyone can operate outside of that. There's nothing making people actually operate within it, because like, you know, like every other like internet-y kind of law, then you can't really enforce it very easily with a free internet, which we want to keep. But buddy, are you gonna come with? Okay. But yeah, it's the hope that it kind of doesn't take over. The thing is, it's this right now. It's okay in the sense that it's not good enough to do better than than real people can do when they are good at what they do. However, that will only change. It will only get better, obviously, because you've got the best minds in the world working on it, which in a sense it's impressive, but I think it's also really dangerous in terms of misinformation, you know? Can't believe they already rolled out the AI generated CGI Kate Middleton hologram. University are using AI checkers which are not totally accurate. It's expelled for lack of... Yes, there was... Basically, what happens is that, like, AI is expanding at such a rapid rate because the people working on AI, if we use ChatGPT as an example, people working on AI are literally being paid out the ass. They are the smartest, most qualified people in the world working on these tools, right? They are the best ones, right? So, but then the people that are making things like AI checkers, tools like that have to try and suddenly combat AI being used in real applications aren't as good. And so they can't create things that are good enough. And you end up with these things where, yeah, like students are getting expelled because they are being accused of using ChatGPT to write stuff when they're not. Where's my dogs? Okay, there's 3 of them. Where's number 4? Did I lose one? Did I leave one behind? Dog? Oh, Christ. 100 bits is 1 minute. Oh, okay. 100 bits is a 1 minute pin. There we go. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know.
100 bits is 1 minute pin.
There we go. I need to go and get my other dog. I've lost a dog. Goodness me. Hang on. Hang on, lads. Where is he? Where's my fourth dog? I've lost my dog. I've actually just misplaced a dog. This is really awkward. Can you see the dogs? Well, I've just actually swum away from them because I've lost one. Oh, why are you there? You sat down? Oh, buddy. Buddy. Let's take you back to your pals, look. Hang on. Get. Writing isn't considered normal for our class. So a lot of the time teacher has to check her work. She's got in trouble for no reason. And yeah, that's a sort of ancillary problem in that, like, but students are using it for AI. Like, there's probably a fair few students at least assisting their work with AI. AI is being tested at a certainly higher rate than AI checkers, and that's how they get better. Not the people working that are actually smart, they just have better resources. That's fair. What I was saying is that, like, they've kind of, because these companies now have such a promising product, they can then afford, they get investment, they can afford to hire literally the best developers ever for loads of money that keep working all the time. It's just going to constantly get better quite quickly. Very quickly. Oh, hello, dog. Just fucking walk into me. Okay, these are my dogs. That's the wolf one there. The kind of like grey wolf. Then I've got this. I put armadillo armor on this guy, and I don't think I can take it off him. So, yeah. Yeah, armadillo armor, but that's a black one. Then this one's just like a dark rusty one, I think, this one. And then that's the woods one, which you find in the forest, so. AI checkers they are flawed, yeah, they are flawed, and it may be that in order to combat it, it's like does the way in which work is assessed or the way we require like proof of knowledge and proof of like discussion of a topic change. Like it might be that essays become something which are not really used much anymore in like academic capacity. Do you know what I mean? Because they can't be. Because you can't guarantee that it's not been written by a computer. Talking about AI training, like writing to train the AI. That's crazy. Mixed feelings. I think mixed feelings is a fair thing to say, because I think there's as an industry, there's like potential. I get why people are excited about it. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. I am not personally, as somebody who used to write as a job. I used to write articles as a job, and now somebody can walk up and go, write me an article about the topic that I was employed in, and then they could just go, yeah, it's got to be 2,000 words long. Cool, yeah, done. Like, yeah, there you go. Within about a couple of minutes, whereas a good article could have taken me like a day's work. But I can also see why people that aren't in those kind of fields are excited about it, because from a business perspective, it means you don't have to hire one. You don't have to hire someone who writes articles, because you could just get, I don't know, the social media person whose job isn't content to just generate content, you know? Hi, Messi. How you doing? Welcome back. Like, people create AIs that take away the fun and creative jobs instead of the boring and dangerous ones. Well, yeah, exactly. I think there's a huge. It's like we've made an AI that can actually seem to produce pretty coherent strings of sentences, or like coherent logic. Let's say, the intricacies of how that works. I don't know. I'm not an AI person. I don't fucking know. But what we've managed to do is go like, look, now you don't need artists anymore. And it's like, what was that really something that we needed to tackle? Oh, we've got an overabundance of artists. Better get them gone. I'll create a computer that could just do it all for me. Do you know what I mean? Seems like a bit of an odd thing to do with something that has potential to be actually good and helpful. It's like, oh, you know what? This will let us do. Look, guys, we've made a really good computer thing. It's like it learns and it understands language and can like, you know, make coherent sentences and write and make code and things. And it's like, what should we do so much with it? What could we do? Like, this has so much potential to be really helpful to humanity. It's like, I'm going to write an article about the Minecraft dogs. Oh, okay. You didn't think maybe you should, like, you know, maybe try and switch its application? No. I think this was really good use as spitting out 10 articles about each Minecraft patch note one at a time. And I don't have to pay anyone to do it. I just do it. I just, you know, it's like, okay, is that really where I should be going with this? You know? Yeah, I think my concern about it, I have concerns about it. A concern that I have about it is that, like, is the fakeness of things. I think already, even like before AI, people could just Photoshop things and people would just fall for it. Like, people would just say, oh, that's real, yeah. But now it's like you can just create something completely out of nothing, and it's much easier than photoshopping something. Have you ever actually used Photoshop? To make a good Photoshop that, like, seems quite convincing takes effort, and you've got to learn how to do different things in it to make it good. If you've got AI and you can just produce an image of anything, then it's like, well, and then people put it on Facebook. There's these Facebook pages. Make an AI image that's completely clearly fake, put it on Facebook, and all the old people just, like, fall for it. I don't really like how you've worded the question, are you gay by any chance? Everyone who films MCYT is these days. These days, everyone's gay. Like, what does that... I'm not sure I like your tone. But I mean, I identify as straight, so, I mean, I'm not, but I'm still not sure I like your tone. Why am I looking at the village? There aren't any dogs in the village. Hi, Becky. Hello. Hello, Abs. Hi. It really takes out the art in art. It's quite discouraging. I can see why it's discouraging. I mean, yeah, like, I always had... I mean, in a personal sense, I always had... I'm like, I'm a copywriter. I am a good one, and I've done it as a job, right? Which means that if I were to do streaming, if streaming didn't work out in the short term, I would be able to go back to being a copywriter. I'd be able to jump back in to that industry, which I already have worked in and done well in, and it's fine. I can just get another job as a copywriter, right? And now, it's like, of all the things, because the thing is, when I quit my job, it wasn't really a thing, you know? ChatGPT, like, wasn't really a thing. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, it existed in a very, I don't know what the date was for ChatGPT. Yeah, 2022 was the first time that it became, like, available to people. It was 2022. So in the time between a few years between me quitting my job and now, my job could have been just absorbed and gone. Like, my entire job of what I was doing, I could very much see that a company similar to the one I worked for could definitely just go, we don't need somebody to write. We can just get this thing to generate it. You know what I mean? Creative writer, I'm so afraid. I think as a creative writing has more potential to stay. Because I don't know if anyone's tried to get ChatGPT to write a story. It struggles. It's not very good at that. Okay, there's an ocean. Cool. Well, I'm gonna cheat and give myself leashes. Minecraft. Lead? Or... because I don't want to I don't want to lose the dogs, but I also need to get over the ocean. Like, I think that the creative side, while yes, art is art is getting hit a lot by people. It's like a very easy target for people trying to make stuff. As I said, like right now, as its current form, you still get that weird uncanniness with art, and you can tell that it's not been done by a person. There's only been a couple of cases where there were some really unfortunate cases though, where there was an artist whose art style just happens to look like how AI does art. The way in which they light their work and render their work basically just looked like it's AI. So everyone was like, you've used AI when they posted an image. And they were like, no, I didn't. I did not. But I think creative writing, I think, is in a safer spot than copywriting. I think that's something which I think the creative stuff, hopefully in the full circle, will be more protected. That's maybe optimistic. I'm basically saying that maybe the people, like artists may be okay, but graphic designers might not. Because graphic designers have to make like, a header for a web page which has like this in it, this in it, this in it. ChatGPT can, well, like, you know, one of the image generators can just do that, which would take a graphic designer like a bit of time to do. And copywriters can, like, you know, they're writing articles or web page copy, but it's like, or you just generate it. But then I feel like I don't think ChatGPT can write a book in its current state. And maybe that will completely change and I'll be completely wrong. But right now, I mean. Boop, boop. Oh, no, not dark enough yet. Are we sure? Are we sure? I'm back on the savannah here. I'm trying to find the savannah plateau so I can get the hold of one of the dogs that's on it. There's a biome, savannah biome that does that. Finding a job in this space, 100%, 100%. And like, you kind of have to like rely on that there will be companies that will make sure they don't use AI in order to stand out. But that has to be companies, you know, there's not going to be loads, and it'll become, rather than like every company, but as a given, needs a graphic designer or like needs an artist or needs a copywriter because they are producing content. It will become that it will be certain companies that think they really do need one because they want to stand out or be different, or they have very specific needs, so they need a human behind it. Which I completely get. There's a concern there. People tell you to copyright your voice. Yeah, actors having to put in their will, basically, to say that, no, you can't use AI of my voice. You know? It's odd. It's odd. It's an odd thing. And and it's like, I'm sat here, right? There are hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of content with my face and voice in it out there that anyone can just get and download and feed into an AI if they want. That's scary. That's terrifying. But it's my job and I like doing it, and I'm not going to stop doing it because of AI, but it's like, that's just a thing that's just started happening since I started this job. Like, I didn't jump in with it even being there. Like, it's just, there's so much. There's so much. You know? Well, fall into the... About my previous sentence. I think AI is causing more trouble. Yeah, holding out for anti-AI laws. They will be, they've started already and they will be added. Because it will start to, like, actually, it will start to really affect a lot of industries, I think. And there'll be stuff like unions will start to talk about it more. Lots of different parties, and they'll put pressure on governments and pressure on, like, various authorities or regulatory bodies to be like, hey, like, our livelihood is being affected by this thing that is essentially using what we make to generate easily made stuff, and everyone's deciding they're going to use it, and they're now not using ours. it will happen. Laws will start to come in, you know? You know, it comes to mess with Disney or something. Yeah, it's odd. It's odd. I don't need any graphics, thanks. But, oh, I thought I lost a dog again. Right, where's this bloody... Is this Savannah Plateau biome? It's such a pain in the ass to find. Yeah, we'll drive programmers out of their job too. Yeah, that's true. I know that, I think, what is it, GitHub? GitHub have a, like, AI assistant now? I don't know. There's already stuff where, like, yeah, in ChatGPT itself, you go, like, how do I do this in this language? And it goes, try this. And then it actually is, like, a thing that works. I have friends who are developers, and they're like, yeah, it's kind of terrifying. Like, when if somebody who somewhat knows how to code needs a bit of code to help them get along with it, then, you know, it's now quite easy to do that, rather than having to ask someone who knows what they're doing. Maybe we should use the technology to collectively work less. I get what you're coming from. I think that that's, like, one of those things where, like, that's what a lot of people say. I think that sounds great, and I get that it does. And, like, yeah, awesome. You know, we can use it to replace some of our workload as a species, right? However, then what happened, like, in practice, though, that means that what it means is that the people work less, but they need money. So they work less, which means they make less, and they can't make less. They have to work. So what it means is it's people just being driven out of a job. We're not really in a position as an economy / society. I hate using the word society now. It's lost all meaning. To have just people work less, because it means they don't make enough money. People want to work more. Well, they don't want to work. They don't want to work more. They know that they have to work more. They want more hours so they can make more money. The dog's teleporting. Sorry, they're a bit scary. They're a bit jump scary. That's a capitalism problem. It is 100%. But what? That's we live under that, so it can't really helping us work less is putting people out of a job. People aren't going to make that money if they're not working. Oh no, that wasn't the correct. Like I like this conversation. I want to hear different viewpoints. You can't really do much. Yeah, the system is just not really. It's not really, like, built for that. So, but I like hearing different viewpoints. Robot can do the writing or drawing. You have to come up with the ideas. That, yeah, to an extent though. But if you went on ChatGPT and said, like, make an idea for me, something for me to draw, then it could try. And nothing is truly original anymore. I don't really like saying that, but, like, nothing's truly original anymore. So it's gonna, even if you come up with an idea, it'll just be a riff off of something else, which is what ChatGPT does. That's all it can do. It can't make anything truly new, whereas the human brain can. However, with the amount of, like, content that we're fed all the time, it's harder and harder to do something completely original. We're living through it. We're living it right, and this is right now. This is such a brand new thing. I worry about the state of the internet going forward. I worry that, like, we can't trust anything. Already, I look at every image, and there's always just a little screening in my brain that happens, like a little doubt immediately. And yeah, like, to be honest, a lot of this stuff is just photographs, and I will look and I'll go, and it's not a conscious thing, but subconsciously I'm already pre-screening every image I look at, which is lots, because I'm online a lot, to be like, is this real or not? And sometimes it isn't, and I'll go, yeah, that's AI straight away, and that kind of sucks. They've got video, yeah, like, you can now generate video, and they'll just put, like, oh, you're not allowed to use people's stuff in the video, like, make it, it's like, okay, but it exists, which means people will do it. Like, you're not allowed to do lots of things on the internet, but people do, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, like, every photo watch, every video, articles you read, some of it's glaringly obvious. I'm interested to see how, like, search engines, Google and stuff, tackle that, like, tackle the topic. like, I'm interested to see how they kind of deal with it, like, because you search something and then image search is now AI images everywhere. And you search something and it's just AI written articles. Like, Google has to now make really effective anti-AI tools in order to, like, figure out if something's AI and get rid of it. I'm not hopeful that it'll die out, personally. Right, come on, give me a plateau, my guy, please. Plateau me, please, please. Oh, wait. There's the final plateau right here. Okay. No, it's like 2 blocks wide, but it exists. Any dogs in this tiny area? Any dogs in the area? Any silly spotty dogs? Or striped ones? I can't actually remember which one it is. Oh. Oops. Dogs, don't follow me down here. Using Google to search stuff because of the top stuff it adds. Yeah, that's fair. That's scary. I mean, it's not really a hardcore world. It's not that scary. It'll just make me get out of my way. This is a chill time. We're having a chill time. Personally hope it either gets shut down or dumbed down. I'm not hopeful. I don't see that happening. On a real one. I don't see that happening at all. I think that it's too beneficial for too many businesses and too many companies and too many big companies and organizations that will make it their mission to not have it happen. They will lobby against laws to restrict its use. They will lobby against that because it's too useful from a business point of view. African wild dog-based dogs. They're really cool, aren't they? I would really love to find one, Minecraft. Seeing as I've been looking for ages. Thank you, Ash, for the 100 bits again. Another little minute pin. That's crazy. That goes crazy. So I assume it's like every 100 bits is another minute? Like, as in, like, if you did 500 bits, it would be 5 minutes? I don't know. God. Not manifesting hard enough. I will find one. I will find one very soon. Oh, thank you. Well, now we'll test it. Thank you, Ash, for the 500 bits. Thank you. Have I muted this? Why isn't the noise happening?
5 minutes.
Oh, there we go. Well, it kind of did, and then kind of didn't. Sure. I'll take it. Saved a screenshot. You know, just commemorating this moment in Minecraft. I'm gonna sleep. Thank you for the 500 bits, though. I appreciate it. We'll see how long that lasts. I assume it's 5 minutes. I'll guess. As a shot in the dark. Educated guess. I think that maybe the misinformation part of AI will sort of simmer down as the generation of people that have used the internet for a very long time get older. And more and more people just are literate in it overall. I hope that, like, we won't have a huge misinformation problem, like, into, you know, for years and years now, but maybe I'm being optimistic again. Maybe. It's all just savannah. Where the fuck is the plateau? Where's the bloody plateau? We'll just lose more trust. Yeah, that's fair. Right, let's... locate... Biome Badlands. Wooded Badlands? Oh god, that is a big load time. That's a far away one. Oh, it's 3,000 blocks away. Yeah, cool. What's just... Oh, it's... I keep thinking the armadillo... Like, that my dogs are hurting. Maybe optimistic. I think you wanna... You gotta be optimistic a bit. I think also learn to, like, adapt to it as well. There's a lot of, like... I don't know, like, I don't know how you adapt to it. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Without basically using it as well. I think with like with work and stuff, I don't know. Is it like best to just learn how to use AI tools just so you know how to use it, so you're not left behind, so you know how they work? The more you use them, the more you can recognize if something's wrong. Because like when something's generating an image and the text on the image is completely gibberish, it's very easy to see it's AI. But if you're reading something, you might need to have made ChatGPT write stuff for you for you to know whether it's fake or not. I don't know. Being alongside it, yeah, like you don't have to support it, but it's probably best not to get left behind by it. And that, you know, if you're looking at career stuff, you know. Not surprised to see laws implemented requiring AI stuff to have something hard-coded into it, identifying anything generated by it as AI generated. That makes sense. I completely understand. However, I don't know how that would work in practice because a lot of it is text. It's text. Like, it's overwhelmingly text, and like you can't really bake in something when it's just text, you know? Orf, I know, yes. Very good, dogs. Very good. Proud of you. Having all this shit. Oh, nice. Help and not abuse it. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what I'm trying to say, really. Can you just get down, please? Dude, there's just one dog that's just decided he's gonna just live up there. There we go. Some watermark or some way to tell that. Yeah, and I think ChatGPT, they launched their like video one, and that has a baked-in watermark. So every video that's created with that, I think it's Sora, created with the ChatGPT like AI video thing, has a thing in the bottom right. Like you can crop it out. Unfortunately, it's in a spot where you can crop it out. I presume something's also baked into the metadata as well. I presume. A purple top, thank you. It's a Twitch top. Twitch merch. Ah ha ha. Because when I go to TwitchCon, I can't help myself. Undeletable thing at the bottom, like, this is AI generated. I don't see how that's possible, because you can just, to copy the text in, you have... Like, the only thing would possibly be, like, it only generates it as an image. Like, it only generates it and then puts it on an image sort of thing, so you have to copy it yourself. I don't bloody know. I don't think it's possible. But, you know. Going to TwitchCon this year, I already have a trip planned. It's in a different spot. It's a different time this year, isn't it? Than, like, it has been. Because it's usually in July. But it's in, like, June this time. A bit earlier than normal. So I'm sorry about that. I will be going to Rotterdam. I will be. Exciting stuff. Cool, epic stuff. That in Berlin? No, TwitchCon is in Rotterdam this year. So, near Amsterdam. Man, if I see Rebels do TwitchCon Rotterdam, I'd hope so. I also would like that to happen. OMG, see you there. Hey! Hey, bestie. I'm dragging 4 dogs across the ocean in a desperate attempt to find more of them right now. Hey, thank you for the 500 bits again. Thank you so much. Twitch is going to be awesome. I'm excited. I am excited. Average Thursday, you know me.
TwitchCon going to be awesome.
I have already dragged my real dog around this morning, around the park. Actually, I let him off and he did a big run. He's a big fan of Great Danes, I've found. Great Danes, he loves them. Do this again when she boats on it. Yeah, I'm just leashing him to the boat. That's really, really normal and nice. Like Rotterdam. That would be cool. Yeah, he really likes Great Danes in particular, and there's this one Great Dane that he loves. I think I've talked about her before. She's big girly. She's lovely. Lovely dog, right? And Arnie absolutely loves it, right? The fiend. When she chases him and just pushes him down onto the ground and then stands on top of him. And I'm like, Like, I respect it, Arnold. I respect it. I respect it. You know, she's a lovely lady, you know? But he will basically make it that she chases him around and then she knocks him down onto the ground. It's Tommy Mommy. Literally. He will just be like, ooh, haha, ooh, don't chase me, no. And then the moment she catches up with him, he's like, oh no. Guys, she's on top of me. Oh no. But he's a big fan. He's a big fan of the dogs that are bigger than him, which, you know, he's a bigger dog. But he likes the ones that are bigger and taller than him, which I respect. I respect it. He just gives up. He's like, oh, she got me. Oh no, now you're gonna have to be on top of me. Something why is he so lovesick? He's just lovesick, you know, he's just lovesick. Thank you for the 900 bits, Ash. I thank you very much. Oh, there's actually a timer on the little box. That's cool. You can see, if you like look at it, there's like a line. I think that's a timer. So it will like tick down over the top. Thank you for the 900 bits. That's a lot of bits, guys. Thank you so much, Ash. Appreciate it. A lot of bits. Bits of bits. I think you'll be on the bit. Yeah, you'll be top of the bits leaderboard. That's epic. Be a dog. Yes. Is that another savannah? Are you kidding me? Wait, what is it? Is that like a really tiny savannah? Is it just weird trees? Oh, I don't know. I don't bloody know. Yeah, interesting topic. Is being held in Europe for European creators. US creators just fly out. So it's just held in Europe. Anyone can go. Creators from US do come. I know they'll be. I have friends from the US that will be going. So this is we've already got these guys. So we don't need them. So it's held in EU just because there's a lot of European creators. It helps that. And then there's also the US one, which will be, I think it's September, early October or late September this year, is going to be held in San Diego as well. But yeah, anyone can go. US creators fly out, but not all of them do because there is also a US one, so. Oh, you. Scoundrel. But yeah, I find AI is quite an interesting topic. It's like I'm worried about it. I worked in a job that is very much affected by it right now, and I find it quite interesting to just discuss its like impact. But I think that really, while you can be in disagreement with it, I don't think it's going anywhere. And I'm not saying that like, oh, so embrace it. It's not going anywhere like that. I don't agree with that either. But I think that it could, you know, if you're worried about it affecting your jobs and stuff, I think it's definitely worth keeping up with it. Like knowing how to use it if you need to use it, or like just knowing how it behaves so you know what to look for, or like how to recognize if it's being used, blah, blah, blah. My leashes. My leashes. Yeah, I think the thing is, it's like, I think as an internet user, everyone's sort of involved in it at this point. Because it is just all over the place. You've got the really egregious things, like where, you know, that Glasgow Willy Wonka thing, that they just straight up used, like, clearly AI images to advertise what the experience would be like. Which meant that they didn't have to make any assets. Dude, hang on a sec. I'm on a tangent right now. I'm on a tangent. Let me just find the, Glasgow. Like, they did these, like, AI ads, which was so funny. Just like ensuring entertainment, catgacating, live performances, cartchy turns, exacerate lollipops, pass a dice of sweet teats. Like what? You'd like to think that you're looking at that and going, yeah, that's weird. That is odd. That's also not Willy Wonka there. Just Kachi-chans. I like how sometimes it just nails it. It's like, live performances. I know that one. But an entertainment. Got that one easy peasy, no problem. But then it's like, yes, a paradise of sweet teats. Like, what? It's so silly. It's really silly. Let me see if I can find... Is there any other ones? That was the main one, I think. I think that was the main one. I don't think there was many more that had text on them, but very, very funny. Very, very funny and silly, I will say. Like, it's very funny. It sucks that lots of people got scammed. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying for 1 second that it's you know, fine. But what I am glad for, I think what good did come out of that is that story went mainstream. That went to the types of people that fell for this scam. Like parents, people that aren't really internet literate, people that don't know what AI is. It went so viral and so mainstream, got on the news and everything, which meant that actually it probably educated loads of people about how to look for that sort of thing. When people are reading out, what happened to my mic? Oh, what this? It's just my mic stand is having a bit of a struggle right now. I'm waiting on a new one to come in, so stay tuned for that. But she's fine. I've just had to use a lot of duct tape. What is that? It's the unknown. Yeah, the script was also AI generated. Basically, what it did do, which was good, a net good, was that it put the AI argument and the AI scam thing, which has definitely been happening outside of this situation, right out in the open. And like, look at how stupid the text on this poster is. This is clearly AI generated. This is clearly bad and wrong, right? Which meant that I'm hoping, as a net positive, that a lot of people now will be like, well, now I know that, I'm on the lookout. Even like the people that don't really know what AI is, they just know that it can be used to make stuff like that. Yeah, the guy who did it, he'd written like, 16 or 17 novels, like books, completely in AI, which were obviously just complete fucking gibberish, obviously. Kusho, thank you so much for the 100 bits. We got a stream full of bits today. God damn. It's raining bits. I am home now. Hello, Luke. How you doing? Yeah, the unknown being added was hilarious. That is just AI being AI, I think. You know what? Very specific example of this is, so the thank you for 100 bits again. Oh my god, Ash, Jesus, thank you so much. That's a lot of bits. I appreciate that. Pirates SMP, right? AI was used, and this is one of those things where I think AI is a really fun feature to have, and like does something which really a human would really struggle to do. Is that AI was used to have the NPCs in Pirates SMP, you can have a conversation with them, so you can talk to them like a person. And the way that AI works is that you give it a prompt, so you basically tell it, the AI, you go, you are a person that looks like this, and you live in this place, and this is your job, and this is how you go about your day, and this is how you speak. And so there was this point, I was just walking around in the SMP, Carl F comes over, and he's like, have you heard of Vanessa? Like, do you know where Vanessa is? And I was like, oh, I was like, oh, she's must be an NPC. I was like, no, I haven't seen a Vanessa. Like, no, I don't know who that is. Like, I don't know where she is. So he's like, oh, okay, I've been looking, I can't find her. I'm like, that's fair. I don't know where she is though. Sorry. And I heard him again later asking other people where this Vanessa person was. I was like, he was like, yeah, I can't find her. She must just be somewhere I haven't been. We're like, yeah, fair enough. Because there were NPC like characters in the game. Basically, it came about that, Vanessa was like, oh, it was because another NPC had said, oh, you need to go and talk to Vanessa. She lives in, like, Barrowbrook or something. I think it was like that. They need to go to live in Barrowbrook. Another example of this happened when Eloise, you may remember in the first couple of streams, was like, do you know where you get silkworms from? And I was like, assuming this is in the mod pack, I was like, no, never played this pack before. I don't know which mod that's in. She's like, fine, yeah, that's fine. So she's like looking for silkworms to get silk to give to the person who makes clothes. The NPC that makes clothes, right? Basically, it turns out that Vanessa does not exist. Barrowbrook also does not exist. It said that they were telling Carl that she was by a vegetable patch. Doesn't exist. The silkworms aren't a thing. They're not in the game. Basically what was happening is that the AI didn't really understand the constraints of the game. So all the AI knew was that I am a real person. I live in a pirate town by the coast, and I'm a fisherman. Or I make furniture, right? And so when we would go up and be like, hey, what do you need me to do anything for you? It would go, I make furniture, so I'm gonna need some fabric, which means I need silk. And I know silk comes from silkworms, so then they go, oh yeah, you need to get me some silkworms. But they had no context that it's in Minecraft, you can't get silkworms, they don't exist. So it would just tell them, they'd go off and be like, okay, yeah, I'll go find some silkworms, sure. And they're like, great, thank you. And same thing, like, it was like, Carl went up to an NPC, it was like, oh yeah, he was like, do you want me to do anything? It's like, oh yeah, can you go and talk to Vanessa? She is in Barrowbrook, she tends to her vegetable patch there. She'll give you some stuff, like something for something or other. She don't exist. She doesn't exist. Barrowbrook doesn't exist. That's not a real place. That wasn't a place in the map. They were like, well, yeah, okay. I'm this guy and I live here, so there's probably a town called Barrowbrook nearby. I've decided, and Vanessa lives there, and she tends to her vegetable patch because that's probably something that she would do. Just make it up. They just completely yap. They just completely and utterly make it up. It just fills in where it can, which means that it can struggle to like form a cohesive idea a lot of the time. And that's what happened with the Willy Wonka thing as well. It was like, oh yeah, you need to give me a script based on Willy Wonka, like for a walkthrough experience. That's probably what it was being told to do. You got to make a walkthrough experience based on Willy Wonka, but it can't actually have Willy Wonka in it, and it has to be a bit different to Willy Wonka because trademarks, right? So it went, oh, okay, yeah. And then it was thinking, okay, a story. It's got to have a story, yeah. Usually there's a bad guy. It's the Unknown. I've decided it's a guy called the Unknown, and he's an evil chocolate maker that lives in the walls. It's just yapping. It's literally just making it up. Like, it's just, there's no logic behind it. It's really funny. They were improv comedians, exactly. They were like, yes, and her name's Vanessa. Yes, and she lives in Barrowbrook. And that's just how AI works, which is, it can be quite funny, but it's also worrying when you get to this level of like, when you get to misinformation, where like people might be trying to ask for real things and it just goes, I don't know. Yeah, it's this, surely. I wish the Unknown was real. I think the funniest part of that was that the Unknown turned out to be like a 16-year-old girl playing it, which I thought was just fucking hilarious. It's very funny, silly. Why am I getting pinged? I'm getting pinged. No pings, no. Probably confuse people a lot. Yeah, the pirate scene was very funny though. It was so silly. It was so. Oh wait, hello. I don't have you yet. You're the original wolf. I finally found one. Found a lot of them actually. Okay, buddy. Like, can we? Thank you. Give you one more lead as well. Done. Regular wolf. That we know what that one looks like though, so it's not really exciting. But for completionist's sake, let me change the label as well. Yeah, you do, Wolf. Thank you up for the 100 bits. Ash, are you sure? Oh my god, thank you. The actors from the Willy Wonka experience got good exposure.
100 yay new wolf smile.
Thank you. Exactly, yes. And the other good thing was, like I was saying, is that I think it opened a lot of people's eyes to how AI can be used to scam people, which is great. for it to be so high profile, public, to be so like widely seen and widely known. Hopefully someone's grandma has seen that, gone, oh wow, that AI stuff is quite bonkers, that, and then she may start to question things when she's sent I don't know, an article about something that she cares about that's AI generated or something like that. Wouldn't be nearly as funny without poor production quality. There's a human part to the Willy Wonka experience. So, 100%, yeah. It's just that the actors doing their very best and stuff just makes me laugh. I'm gonna just quickly cook up some of this meat. We're killing the wolf, good lord, no. No, I'd never do that. I've got 5 dogs. Where's my 5th dog? Have I lost a dog? Buddy. Oh no, you're all here, brilliant. Brilliant. Ross, thank you for the raid. Hello, how you doing? Welcome in, gamers. You're loved, gamer. You're loved, gamer. You're loved, gamer. I am loved, gamer. It's welcome to my channel. It's me, loved gamer. Hope you guys are good. Hope you're good, Ross. Also, I am right now. I'm just collecting dogs and yapping. But you know, this is a really good time. Everyone's gonna think I'm just this kind of streamer. Hold on. Just having a little sleep. One sec. You're loved gamer. Thank you for the 100 bits. You're loved gamer. Right, gamers. Speaking of, anyway, as you see around the thank you for the raid. As you see around the stream, we're sponsored by Squarespace today. Hey Squarespace. What are you saying? Hello, we're sponsored by Squarespace. I was talking about Squarespace earlier. I will talk about them again. Squarespace is a platform where you can make websites for your business, brand, content, hobby. Yeah. You can create it all on the web, and it doesn't require any design experience or coding experience. The tool will just help you create something that looks nice. The other day, I made a website. I made my own website the other day. I know, from scratch in a couple of hours, and it looks good and has good stuff on it. And it was very, very easy to do. And there's lots of really good tools that it has that Squarespace has. You're talking about Squarespace, exactly. There's lots of really good tools that Squarespace has that are built in to help you make your brand website easy to do. So you got like stuff like videos as well. I've talked about some of the stuff already. You can add videos. You can just embed videos straight in. So if you've got YouTube videos or, I don't know, Patreon or just TikToks, shorts, I don't know. You can put videos, you can just upload videos into it, embed them in the thing, give them a like cool little frame, maybe some text next to them. And you can have like a whole collection of your videos and content on your website for people to see. So you can then like connect in your accounts. Like I added like an Instagram connection, which was really cool. Like I linked my Instagram and it literally showed me like an up-to-date embedded version of my Instagram pictures. So you can get like an idea of like my socials. Best website. Yes, exactly. And yeah, it's just very easy to do. It's very easy to do, and I would recommend that you guys try it out. Like I said earlier, you can also just like make a store, which I think is crazy. You can like people can give you money. You can just get people to give you money for stuff, and it takes like no time. You could just be like, I'm selling this thing that I made. You just put it on there. Product name, product image, price. Put your little details in. Bada bing, bada boom. Somebody can just buy it off your Squarespace website. It's that easy. It's that easy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know? You can do, they also, yeah, I don't think I said this earlier. You can literally have merch. So like you can have them, they will make custom merch for you. So you give them a design and everything, design products, and they just do all the production and all the inventory and all the shipping and stuff. And you don't have to handle any of that, but you can just sell it, which I think is really cool. If you wanted to make some brand new merch, if you're a creator, say, and you want to get some stuff together, you can sell it. It's right there. And like I said, and with the store thing, it ties in. You can see what everyone's looking at on your pages and see if your website's performing well. It will help you with SEO as well. It'll give you all the tools to like set your SEO up. If you don't know what that is, it's search engine optimization. Basically, how well your website shows up on search engines. It will help you walk you through how to make it the best it can be to show up. Insane, one would say. You could say that. You could say that. So you can just, more people will find your website. So you can sell your random things that you made to more people, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, so, I mean, that's Squarespace. I would recommend you, there's a thing up above the chat. There should be a thing down here as well, so you can click on that and have a little look at what their plans are and what kind of features you can get. And I would recommend it. I had a lot of fun making my website the other day. So yeah. Thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring the streams this week. And we're going to jump back into a bit of Minecraft. But thank you very much. Check out Squarespace. Check it out. Check out Squarespace, dog. Dog. Oh, God. No, look. You have to put... Do I smell bad? Dog. Yes. Go and make a website. Squarespace. Squarespace.com. Yeah? Okay. So we love Squarespace, Becky Jones. We do. We totally do. You Squarespace your own Willy Wonka experience. Yes, but make it a real good one though.
Tier 100, we love Squarespace.
We do. Someone else is going to 100% try and do a low-quality event generated by AI, trying to copy the meme, and it will just not be as funny. It has to happen organically for it to be funny. That's always the law. That's always the way of things. That's just how this stuff works, you know? Jazavani's Meet the Team page, literally. Will be in the dog's website. Then maybe they should put what biomes they spawn in. And where to find them. Maybe a rarity scale, like how rare they are. Because, God, some of them seem really rare. Really difficult to find. If it's... Yeah, the moment a meme passes the point of, like, organically being made, it becomes unfunny. And just anti-funny. It makes you sad. You know what I mean? There's being not funny and then making you go, really, you know... Let's roll, dogs. Maybe I can get 6 dogs today. I found 1 dog in an hour. This is so bad. I'm so bad at this game. So Grows is meant to be the only one that doesn't travel in a pack. Oh, it's a solo dog. Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna clear the weather. Holly the Angel, thank you for the 17 months. Thank you. I'm going to be doing something really brave soon, okay? Right? And it's going to be going through my Minecraft installs. It's going to be going through my installations that I have in Minecraft. And I will be clearing them out and setting up profiles again. Because I'm going to actually look at how big my Minecraft folder is. Because my Minecraft folder is ridiculous, I think. If I'm right. And I'm kind of worried about it because it will kind of clear out a lot of things that I want. Right, my Minecraft folder, let's see how many gigabytes that is. I'll just let that tick away. It's loading everything up right now. I feel like I could lose a lot of things. I'm going to basically reset all of them and then reinstall whatever ones I actually need. Usually 1 per snowy groves. Ugh. The island of Yap in Micronesia where they use giant steel wheels for money. No, I didn't. Maybe I should go there. Minecraft is broken. Oh, God. Yeah, it's just a scary thing. Holly, thank you so much for the 17 months. Did I say thank you? I don't know. But if I didn't, then I am now. This is me saying it. Thank you so much for the 17 months. Appreciate it a lot. I love when they get in the water. It's just... my Minecraft folder is 43 gigabytes. 43 gigabytes. Big. That's quite big. That's quite a lot of gigabytes for Minecraft. It's not a very big game. It's just folder upon folder of stuff. Of just installs, reinstalls, and files, and world files, and everything. So I'm basically gonna have to go through, save any worlds that I want to have, and then like clear out the folder essentially. But I've got to be really careful that I don't accidentally lose like my hardcore world and stuff. 42 gigabytes more than the, oh, the base game is not big. I just have a lot of stuff. Yeah, it has nice beaches. Oh, you know, could be good then. Could be a fun destination. Right, where's the next wooded badlands? How far away am I now? 5, 4, 7, 11. I need to go that way. It needs to be that way. I'm going hard this way. 42 gig more than the... Yeah, it's... Well, my phone. Yeah, I need to... Thing is, it's just... Your Minecraft folder just gets really messy when you're making installs. So, like, every SMP has its own mod pack or install pack. So you have to, like, get that, and it's a different folder to everything else. I'm going to just try and tidy up all my launchers and make sure that I can, like... I don't know, use a better launcher to manage all of my different installs.
Gigantical Minecraft.
Gigantical. I like that word. Thanks for 100 bits again, Ash. Jesus Christ. Are you sure? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's a lot of biddies. That's a lot of biddies. Based in Switzerland called Zug. Isn't Zug train in German? Am I making that up? Mit dem Zug. Yo, yes! Ah, I said that before you said that, Doc. Verified, verified. Yes, I'm correct. Yeah, me, I know German. What's no? What's to know? I am German. Verified by German. Verified by real German. Zook mind up, for God's sake. That was weak, Luke, but I respect the hustle. What is to know? To know in German. Like K-N-O-W. Can't remember. Some German words are so fun. Like, some German words are so close to English. It's like, learn is learner. It's like, oh, okay. To know is to be. Well, thank you for that. Old growth pine tiger. Wasn't that... I've already come across that one, haven't I? Old growth pine tiger, old growth spruce tiger. But I found the chestnut one. Okay. Wissen? Is that what it is? Ich wissen ein bisschen Deutsch. Like, if I know a bit of German. Bekyamon is smooch, 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 Bessie smooch in German. I love why you know what I do really like about German is that when you have like a long word, like they just tack loads of nouns together to make one big word, and they don't put spaces in it, which is like really based. Did you watch any German media? No, not really. I mean, I watched The Lives of Others, which watched in German, but you know, I don't really think I learned. And then there was one called like Kokove, which is it's like a play on Kokovan. It's about like a dad and a daughter. Very good movie. That's the only German movies I remember. There was one more, but I can't remember what it was. Ow, ow, ow. German shocky cake. Oh, wait, this is spruce. Wait. Old Bruce Spruce Tiger. This is the right one to find the chestnut wolf. Is that... Okay. We're in the right bit. Dog? Dog. Because there's two different, very similar biomes to each other. And they have a different wolf in them. Find another dog so quick. Come on, give me a dog. Give me a dog. Give me a dog. Right now. Give me a dog right now. Dog. German chocolate cake is the best. What, like a it's Black Forest Gatto German? So you're a woods wolf. You're from the jungle, sparse jungle. You're from the snowy tiger. You're from the pine old growth thing, and then you're from like the, I don't know where you're from, normal tiger. Where are you, dog? Gatto. G-A-T. It's like a French word though, isn't it? G-A-T-E-U-X. I don't know any French, for the record. I know German, but not French. I tried to do French in school for a bit, and I hated it. I found it really illogical, and I didn't like its structure at all, so I just quit. I switched up. Instead of doing French lessons, I did catering, like cooking lessons. Home economics, maybe you could call it. Gatto. Yeah, no, not with an X. It's you! Oh, I like you. You're pretty. Hang on. You're in a tree, you silly sausage. Okay. Give Bekyamon bone. Like 32. You're really cute. Look at you. Oh, I like him. I like this one. I like his little socks and his little tail. I like that one a lot. I rate that one. I rate it. I rate it. I rate it. Hello. Cool. Okay, well, we got quite a lot now. Got a fox here as well. There's a fox also here. Cool. Had no IT teachers, and my mate was forced to do French. What? That's crazy. But yeah, like, so we had to start out doing one. We were assigned one. They didn't give us a choice when we started school. They were like, like half the year we'll do German this half, and half the year we'll do French this half. And I was like in the German half. And at first I was like, oh, okay, I wanted to learn French more, but I actually preferred German a lot as a language. And then I went to take French when I think year 9, so like a few years in, I then went to take French. I did not like it. So I was really glad then that I didn't take it, that I wasn't given that originally. I've got to check my calendar for something. Hang on. Hang on. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-boo. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I had French till year 9. We could take German, but I'd never done German before. Yeah, that was kind of what happened to me. It was just the opposite. So like we had both. You did half of it. You could then in year 9 take the other one as well if you wanted. You couldn't switch. You just had to take the other one as well. I just didn't want to. But I ended up learning a fair bit of German. Like I can, if it's written down, I can sort of figure out what people are saying, and I know basic stuff. But and I can like string together a very basic sentence. In past tense, though, yeah, man, get it. But yeah, no, it's fun language. It's fun. One day I'll learn a language again. So I think I'm not terrible at learning languages. Like I know that some people struggle more than other people. I'm not very good, but I think I'm like all right at it. And the same with Welsh. Oh yeah, we were also doing Welsh. Thank you for 500 bits, Ash. God damn, thank you so much. Thank you for 500 biddies. That's a lot of biddies. Language is really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think ultimately I am a weeb. I think at one point in my life, I think I'd like to really plug into trying to become like conversational Japanese. I don't think I'll ever learn the written language in Japanese because there's just so many. There's thousands of kanji. But I'd like to think that I'd like to kind of plug away at trying to become conversational. Like, you know, do lessons, talk to Japanese people, that kind of thing. The internet makes it so much easier. Was Welsh a mandatory subject in Wales? Yeah, so Welsh second language was mandatory for GCSE, so your first set of exams in Wales. For me, and for everyone I knew. Hey, you got a 5k bits badge. Let's go, Ash. Let's go with the bits badges. Bitty badge, bitty badge. Wait, I've gone the wrong way. Fuck. Need to go this way. Sorry. Well, so we can send secret messages and stream Bekyamon. Yes. But yeah, that's the weeb in me wanting to learn Japanese, I think. I just think it's quite a cool language. I think it's somewhere that I would like to be able to go and talk to people. I think that's, like, really what I'd like to be able to do. And maybe, like, I think if I was in a position where I could, like, freely learn languages, I'd probably learn German again, just because I know it, enough of it already. I know a little bit of it, so I have the foundation. I did it all the way through till GCSE, did GCSE, did alright in my GCSE, and then took it for AS level, which is, like, the first year of your A-levels. You get, like, half a qualification, and I did so badly. I failed it. It basically, the moment I started that year, it just completely switched up from going, like, doing vocab to, like, grammar rules, but, like, loads of them at once. And, it was, like, way too much for me among all the other stuff I was doing, and it was, like, more of a kind of, I took it as more of a hobby subject than a study subject, so I just kind of left it behind and was like, yeah, I've not grasped that at all, so, you know, it's a shame, but, you know. You learn Welsh again? I don't know. I think the thing about Welsh is that it's not used. I think I see languages as a useful tool, you know. I think that, like, there's obviously a lot of merit in how culture and connecting to my own culture and things like that. However, and obviously my mum speaks it. I think it would be pretty easy for me to learn it on the grand scheme of things, but in terms of when I'm sinking time into stuff, I'd like it to benefit me in the sense that, like, the thing is, everyone who speaks Welsh can speak English. I think there's very few people in the world that can only speak Welsh and not some other language as well. So it's one of those, like, maybe at some point, but I just don't see it happening because it's not something that's useful. Because anyone in Wales that speaks Welsh also speaks English. I told you before that I have had a nightmare before about being trapped in a Welsh village, not being able, and they all spoke Welsh and no English, and not being able to communicate to them that I needed to find the train station, and I couldn't find the train station. That was a really weird-ass dream that I had once. I was like, oh, and I was trying to do it, and I was, like, using my broken Welsh, and they were judging me hard. Like, they were just giving me really dirty looks because I couldn't speak Welsh, and I was trying to figure out what train was. It was so funny. Such a silly dream. A staple of my life is, that fox is fat, is just having dreams where something good may be happening, and I get stressed about it and dream how bad it could be. You know? Not the cultural identity crisis nightmares, yeah, like, that's a really niche flavor of dream, that. Doop-doo. I get, it's like anxiety dreams, I guess. Even if I'm not actually, when I'm awake, that worried about it, I just get worried about it in my subconscious, which is really annoying. Even when, like, I am, like, not in an anxious state of mind, my subconscious is. I'm always there. So, like, I'll be like, oh, I'm really looking forward to having a really nice day tomorrow. You know, like, I'll have something planned. I'll be like, oh, God, I'm so excited to have a really lovely day tomorrow. Or I'll have a lovely trip or something. And then so say if I was going to the Maldives, like, when I was going to the Maldives, I didn't actually have this dream, but this would be an example. It's like, it'd be the day before I was going to be flying to the Maldives. So true, Ash. So true. Thank you for the 100 bits again. It would be like I'm about to fly the next day. I go to bed and I just dream that I miss my flight. That I get pulled aside at the airport and I miss my flight and my bags go without me, so I don't even have any of my stuff. And then, like, I lose my hand luggage and then my phone is stolen. And I basically just have this thing where, like, everything goes wrong that could possibly go wrong. And I'm like, can I just not look forward to something, maybe? Can I just sort of have that? Is that possible? Right, let's get the water skiers going. Come back, where are you off? I got everyone? There's one missing, there you go. Recurring dream where I'd forget to wear my shoes to school. That's interesting. it's just really odd stress dreams. I just like, I had one really randomly. It was like when I was working at my job, my normal job. I liked my job. My team were really nice. There was not really any stress at my job. It wasn't a particularly stressful job at the time. And I just had a dream, really vivid dream, where I just forgot my fob to get through the door. I forgot to bring it. Even though that had actually happened in my life, in that job before, and it was fine. And for some reason, in my dream, I forgot it. And then I got there, everyone was really mad at me, and I couldn't do my work, so I missed a deadline. And then my boss's boss was really mad at me. And it was like, whoa, hold the phone. Hold the phone, subconscious. I've done that before, and it's been fine. They've gone, oh, okay, well, we know that you work here, so it's fine. Like, obviously. It's really fucking weird. So weird. Yeah, it goes from 0 to 100 and, like, assumes the absolute worst reaction from everyone that you encounter in your dream. Even though you know them already. Like, you'll know these people, and you know that they're nice. It's not like they're actually not nice people, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, right, okay, so just, you all dropped your leashes at once. Where's the 6th one? Where's the 6th leash? Up there. Hello, Charlie, how you doing? You just hear the mass flapping of, like, all the dogs just shaking off at the same time. Ooh, okay, that's a big drop. I'm going to swim across here safely. Take one of the no, I'm not leashing a turtle all the way everywhere. How you doing, Alex, by the way? Hope all the chats are good. Yeah, I'll be doing another Peepo stream, Peepo debate-y type stream on Sunday. Haven't been able to do one in a while, and I want to get back into them because they're really fun. And I know you guys really like them too, and you like the silly stuff that comes from them. So I will be doing one of those again, and I will be getting back into them. So yeah, if you want to share any ideas that you have for like what kind of things, I think somebody did a good idea. It was like a court, like a trial, like a courtroom type thing, which I think would be really fun. So we're not gonna do that one straight away because I want to like conceptualize it a bit. But always ready to chat nonsense. Haggle, you chat really good nonsense. That's something I will say about you, Haggle, is that you are very adept at chatting nonsense. I know I can rely on you for some nonsense. Shedding paint, maybe pulling an all-nighter tonight to paint. Oh, okay. Yeah, honestly, like, if it's not all the time, if you're locked into a task, right, I don't really see an issue with carrying on doing it, you know what I mean? I remember being really annoyed when I was younger. I'd be, like, really locked into some, like, homework that I hadn't got, either that because I hadn't gotten it done, or just because I was enjoying doing it, right, genuinely. I'd be really locked into some homework, and my parents would be like, you're going to bed now. You're going to bed. You have to go to bed now. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Can I stay up for like another hour because I'm actively doing work now. Like I'm doing my work. I'm doing the things that you always tell me I need to be doing, and I'm doing it now. And they'll be like, nope, it's bedtime. And I'm like, ah. And then I have to stop doing what I'm doing, and then I'm completely pulled out of the zone. I'm like, let me stay in the zone. I'd like to stay in the zone. Locked in focus, exactly. Thank you for the 100 bits again, Ash. What the heck? I don't know why it's not dinging. That should be dinging. It should be making a ding. Maybe I just don't have a ding for it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna push myself to step 24 plus hours and it just clears all my anxiety. After a certain hour, your mind becomes so clear. Is that not the sort of just insanity part setting in? The sleep deprivation? Is that just not that setting in? Ding!
Ding.
Ding, there you go. Thank you for the ding. Thank you for making your own ding. I appreciate that. Thank you again for the 100 bits. What the heck? The heck, Ash? Ash has figured out how to pin the bits and is like, yeah, that's my job now. Me when I play Power for 26 hours straight. Are you joking? Oh my god. I didn't know you played it that much. Hello, anything boy. How you doing? We are currently looking for dogs. We've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We have 6. One of them's just in the grass over there. I don't know why he's doing that. Hello, chat. I'm in Berlin. Well, I hope you're enjoying Berlin. I've been to Berlin. I'm on a world. We're just yapping mainly. I'm just talking to chat and running around and trying to find dogs. Yeah, this will be the last one of these, probably. These kind of streams. For a bit. Just fancy playing a bit of Minecraft and talking to chat a little bit. Talking my mental health lady about focus and getting locked in. Perfectionism in form of procrastination. It is 100%. I struggle with it a lot. I used to more. It was, for me, perfectionism. It definitely wasn't removed from me, but it was, what's that? When I started my job that I quit, the copywriting job, I would write. I used to write. And, well, no, I didn't write. I was like, obviously, I did enough to get the job, obviously. But I would try and write, but I'd get stuck because of perfectionism. And I would not be able to, like, commit to doing the writing. And I knew it's because I didn't think it was good enough ever. Like, I was always like, it's just no good. I have to go back and change every sentence after I write it because it's no good. And basically, turns out when you work in a job where you have to write things for people go, you write me this now. And I'm like, okay, for I'm being paid to, so I will. I write the thing. I then have to give it to them. They want it in a day. I have to write it in a day. I have to give it to them. They then look at it and go, I don't really like this bit. And I have to go, oh, you don't? You don't like that bit? Oh, okay. And then you have to just deal with that and not take it personally, because otherwise you'll be really sad and stressed and upset in your job. And it basically made it that quite quickly, I just got very much past the perfectionism in my writing. I realized that they would compliment what I felt was sloppy. In my eyes, it would be sloppy. Because I would be just one-passing it, not spending, hours agonizing over every sentence. I would just write it. Turns out I'm a good writer. So it didn't take me doing that in order to make good work. And that literally just fixed my perfectionism for writing. Basically just handing it to people, having it not ripped apart, because they weren't really writers. They just went either, oh, can you change this? I'm like, oh, yes, I will now, actually. So I'm in Badlands. I need to find the bits with the trees on. I think is that over there? But procrastination came from perfectionism. Yeah, I think it's about trying to fix that mindset. Sometimes, for me, it had to be kind of like hammered out of me by just having my shit just critiqued a lot in a row and then having to get faster at it a lot really quick. Just fixed it. It just made me stop obsessing over it so much, and then realized also that I could make good work without having to make everything perfect. And that did a lot for me. Yippee! Yeah, I mean to you, they're talking about words on a page. Yeah, and like they don't understand that. They don't. A lot of them didn't understand. Some of them did, and they'd be careful of like, if they're a creative type, they know that like ripping apart a piece of work can be quite personal. But it's about, like, separating that. But it fixed my perfectionism in a lot of ways. It did take people just having a go at my stuff, though. And they're, like, very lovely people. So I know that they didn't like me. But they, they just were like, you're writing, this isn't what I wanted or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, this isn't very good. This doesn't read right. Oh, you've repeated a word here. And I'm like, oh, yeah, fair enough. And I realized that I still struggle with it to an extent. I procrastinate stuff like YouTube. I think that's something that I procrastinate because I worry that it's not good enough. Because but really, realistically, I'm not very good at YouTube yet. I'm a good creator, but I'm not a good YouTube creator yet because I haven't made enough YouTube videos. Like, and you guys will be like, I like YouTube videos, and I like them too, but I think that overall, it doesn't make me a good one. I'm still learning. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. That is a very good line that has been said to me a fair bit. Toby says that a lot. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Basically, don't let your own requirement that everything has to be perfect, spot on, stop you from creating something at all. Because, like, yeah, it's good. Don't let perfect be the enemy of existence. I don't know how to word that. It's a good phrase. I think it's like, because if you try and make everything perfect, you actually won't have anything in the end. Like, because it's impossible. You can't make something perfect and be timely. Never release anything. Exactly. And then when you never release anything, you're actually stopping yourself from getting any better ever. You will always be where you were when you started because you haven't done any of it. It was while I was at that job, because I was writing every day, but also because I got over my perfectionism and Thank you for 1,000 bits, Ash. Thank you so much. Oh, it's got a little, oh, wow, it's got a little fun, cool label. I like that. Thank you. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. I think, and yeah, like I said, obviously that job. Okay, I'm gonna just check where this biome is because I want to find it. Oh, I'm stood in it. Right, yeah, that'll be it. 0 blocks, right, okay. I'm like, where's that biome? Oh, I'm stood in the biome. In that job, because of those things I was explaining, where I was getting critiqued and I got over my perfectionism, during the time I was at that job, I wrote 40,000 words of a novel. I also had a little, like, personal blog that I would write most days. I'd be writing thousands, 500 to 1,000 words each day. Where before I just didn't. I had an idea and I just never did any of it. I didn't write a single word because I was like, oh god, every sentence is terrible. But then I ended up with no sentences. So instead I ended up with half a novel, which unfortunately I did end up stopping writing because I started streaming instead. So you guys, I started writing more because I was taught that my writing didn't need to be great. It didn't even need to be good at that stage. I needed to just write stuff and I got much better at it. And even then, like, over the year that I wrote, I went back, if I did ever go back, I'd look at my old stuff, the first part of the novel, I go, right, this is not as good as it could be now. I know, oh. Thank you for the 500 bits! What motivated me to be a Minecraft streamer? Oh, really? All the dogs? All of them? Hang on, sorry. Ash, thank you so much for all the bits today. You're in a mood for bits. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, sorry, my wolves are actually just liability. Okay, I'm basically just got to wander around this biome then for a bit until I find the right kind of dog. What motivates you become a Minecraft streamer? It doesn't get asked loads. It's, streaming, I mean, it was lockdown. I had lots of time. All of a sudden. I started doing it because I already played games all the time. And then I started playing, like, I did variety. I did Valorant for a bit, of all things. Bits are fun, but thank you so much for another 1,000. Jesus Christ, Ash. How many bloody bits do you have? Christ. Thank you I really do appreciate it, but don't feel like you have to. But yeah, I started playing Valorant of all things. I wasn't very good at it. Streamed that for a bit, and then one day a week I did Minecraft, and I just liked it more. I realized, wait, I like this game. I've always played this game. I like this game a lot. And instead of doing one day a week of Minecraft day, I just started doing every day Minecraft day. Why not? Why not, eh? So yeah, that was why I started. And now I've kind of shifted, like, a little past that. Like, I don't play all that much Minecraft. I know I'm playing it right now. That's beside the point. Favorite genre of game? I don't. I like anything multiplayer. I'm a real stick. I love playing with my friends. Or just playing where people have been. Playing where people are. I don't even need to be actively playing with people. But I like it when there's other... If it's a survival game, I like to see other people's impact on that game, on the world. If it's a multiplayer game, I just like that the people I'm playing with and against are real people and not a computer. If it's like a shooter or something. I don't love fighting AI very much. Like, when I say AI, I mean old style AI, like, Waves of Monsters, story games. I like a good story, but I will like it exponentially more if I play it with a friend. Find you're a people person IRL? No, not really. To an extent, I've become much more of a people person in the last few years, but I don't think naturally I'm a people person. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's like I'm the kind of opposite of what you just said. Ash, thank you for the 500 bits. Jesus Christ, thank you. It's actually genuinely, that's very, very kind. Really helpful. Get the mace in this world? I can't, no. They haven't added it to Java yet. It's only in Bedrock right now. Alright, Badlands. You're gonna have to give me a wolf soon, because I'm gonna get very upset. Upset and mad about it. Look for the opposite, perhaps. Maybe it's just like an easier way of me doing social things. Multiplayer Minecraft is a completely different game than single player. Yeah, I remember like when I first got the game, fucking 10 years plus ago, I started off on single player, obviously, because I was like, yeah, wow, this is so cool. I could like chop down trees, make a house. Wow. I was looking up tutorials, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I was like, I see the multiplayer tab, but I don't know how multiplayer works. I don't know what that is. I don't know what multiplayer involves. And I think the only thing I'd ever seen was I just jumped onto some, like, random big server that was at the top of the server list at the time and did that. Did that a couple of times. Learned how factions plugin worked. Played a bit of factions, but only, you know, just for a bit. And then I found, like, a big minigame server and played that loads. Just constantly. And that was when I was really part of a community for the first time. Right, what's the difference between normal and wooded Badlands? I actually don't get it. Is it where the sand is? This is still wooded? Huh? I don't understand then. This is so big, it's such a big biome. Finally got alive. Hey, welcome. Spawn in the parkland, but it's wooded. It should be on the wiki. It's listed as wooded, and we're in that biome, so it should be. They should be in this area. Let me have a look at the wiki again. Striped, pack size 4 to 8. I don't think they're particularly rare either. Wooded has trees. To the top where it has trees. I'm at the top. There's no trees. I don't think it cares if there's trees, right? I thought that's what I was looking for, but then when I press that, it says, okay, we're in Badlands now. But then it says here that I'm in wooded Badlands down this hill. This is apparently wooded, but there's no trees, but I can't find any trees. Let me see if I can find the trees. The hyena ones, yeah, they look like hyenas. Breed the dogs. I don't really know how the breeding works. I think they just kind of pick one randomly. The top. I'll go up there. Oh, ow. Ah, whoa, okay, bloody hell. This is actually quite a treacherous journey. Oh, mate, really? Guys, I think wooded has trees. I'm getting a hunch that wooded might have trees. Maybe wooded is a friend we made along the way. Maybe. Maybe. This is available in snapshots. Oh, really? Give Bekyamon mace? Nope. I can't find it. Heavy core? Nope. It's not there. Thank you for the 800 bits. That's 10,000 bits, my guy. This month. Thank you for the 10,000 bits. Jesus. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh my god. That's 10,000 bits. Shit. Thank you. Thank you for the 10,000 bits. That's actually huge. Thank you. That's lots. That's many. That's many bits. That's like a substantial amount of bits. Thank you, Ash. No, I made this world on 24A. I think. Maybe. I don't know. But you just went over... Dude, you had a perfectly round 10,000 bit number. What do you mean? You just ruined the bit number.
All good.
Thank you, Ash. I appreciate that a lot. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But yeah. I will always talk perfectionism. I'm still not past it completely. It's kind of different. Perfectionism is different for me for like each thing that I'm trying to do. I'm struggling with perfectionism with like YouTube at the moment. Where I'm like, I've got things that I want to make and I worry that it's not going to be good enough. Or the right execution or something. So I end up with no YouTube videos. You see what I mean? Like, even though with writing, I'm pretty much over it. Maybe not anymore. I don't know. It's been quite a while since I've actively written anything. So. You just discovered the pin message for real. Like, you're like, yep, I'm pinning these. Never create anything. Exactly. And I like that logic is completely ingrained in me. I've already gotten over it with certain things, and I don't want that to be what stops me. But sometimes it does, even if you don't feel like it is. It kind of gets past you a little bit. Awful cycle. It is, it is. Ugh. My keyboard's being silly again. Keyboard, stop. There we go. We have... Oh, we do not have control again. Oh, there we have control now. Control has been granted back to me. That's great. That's awesome. Me with Twitch, literally. Yeah, it's... I think the reason... Twitch worked okay for me, personally, because it's very, like, reactive and live. You know? Oh, it's done it again. That's so weird. Yo, Azira, thank you so much for the 1100.
Here you go, you lovely and amazingly wonderful streamer.
First time chat, 1100 bits. I appreciate that. That's a lot of bits. What the heck? Thank you, thank you. My keyboard's doing the thing again. I don't know what. It just did it twice in a row. That's so weird. Yeah, come back quick. I'm gonna jump off a cliff. Hang on. Ah! Thank you so much for 1100 bits. That's very, very kind of you. Right, there we go. Phew. Saved it. I find Twitch works for my brain personally because it allows me to react quite quickly. You can go live and the content is already being made and published. Like right now, you are watching published content because I'm publishing it this instant. Another second, bam. Another one, bam. I'm publishing content as we speak. Which means that I don't have to... Let's go! Let's go! Which means that I don't have to worry about it being imperfect because I can see how it's doing. Now. Like, yeah, maybe if I, like, knocked my camera down, it's not going to be perfect anymore, but then I can fix the camera. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to explain. I know, I think it just works in my brain better than, like, just the pre-prepped stuff. Me when content creator create content. We have a scuff stream. Oh, we do. But I think if they were all scuffed, I think the improvement then, like, you can sort of action improvement either literally while you're still live, or you can action it for the next time immediately. Like, oh, my volume was too loud, or you couldn't hear anything in the game, and in that stream, because you review your VODs or whatever, which you should definitely do if you're a streamer, or if you're learning to stream. I don't so much anymore. The occasional one I will check back on to make sure everything's all good. You should be reviewing your VODs regularly, often, every time even. Because then you can make an improvement every time. What if I hate myself? If you want to stream, you got to learn to just tolerate your own voice and face, which is, like, that sounds silly, but I don't worry, I've been here. I've been there. Yeah, it can suck. Like, I have to listen to my own voice a lot. Oh, this is eroded Badlands. This is not right either. This is the wrong type. Like, I get you. I get what you're saying, but you do have to just get past it. You got to be able to look at your own voice and face, because otherwise you can't edit anything. You can't edit any of your content if you can't bear to look at you and hear yourself. You can't review your VODs properly, because you got to be able to, like, see it, like, objectively. It's like, is this good or not? And not just, oh no, it's not, it's me. You can't look at clips, you can't publish things, you gotta be able to look. But yeah, VOD review every time, all the time. You gotta be hard on yourself a bit. Be like, oh, I sounded like shit there. I've gotta fix my mic, or this bit went on too long. Even you could, like, even go in with the content side, if depending on what you're looking for. It's like, oh, that stopped being funny after like 2 goes. I shouldn't have done it 5 more times. It's the distance again, exactly. It's like it's very hard, extremely difficult when it's content that you're in, because it's literally is you. It's literally you speaking and existing, and you have to kind of basically see it as like this product that you are making. But yeah, it's trying to learn that distance. It's difficult. It's difficult. And yeah, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, you just do it. Yeah. Some people don't find it difficult at all, and those people are lucky, and I'm glad for them, and I'm happy for them. But a lot of people do find it very difficult, so it's a learned thing. Is that what I look like? Yeah, it's that. I know what I look like a lot now. I'm very familiar. Making TikToks is easy, but so constant. Yeah, exactly. You got to be really committed to it if you want to like do TikTok properly. You got to be making TikToks a lot, and I don't. And you know, it's like I have done in the past, but it's a lot. It's like work all the time, and you've got to like listen to your own voice a lot, lots. Vlogging for me is like, because obviously most of the time I'm sat here going like this. Hey chat, it's me, Bekyamon. You know, I look the same, except when I'm vlogging and I'll have a really good video, a really good clip. Today? Thank you, Danny, for the 6 months. Thank you, brand new badge for you. I'll have a really good clip, but in it, my face will just look really fucking weird. I'll just have a really weird expression on, or my posture's wrong, or something, and I just have to be like, yeah, I bet no one's gonna notice that. I think that'll be fine. You kind of just have to deal. You don't want to not put it out. Thank you, Danny, for the 6 months. That's epic. Brand new badge for you. Congrats. That is what I look like. Yeah, and then you start going, I'm just gonna make an emote of that instead. I'm gonna make it into a thing and make sure people use that picture of me more because it's funny. Don't post stuff that would be weird, difficult. Well, yeah, I mean, and that's like, it's not for everyone, you know. I didn't use social media at all. I still struggle to stay on it. Like I browse it more now. I didn't used to browse it even. I didn't have an account really. I think I used to only have an account just like repost giveaways and stuff, like a bot. But I didn't post, and I'd have to make myself and remind myself to post something, and I still do. I have to like actively think about it. So any new things with the dog update? They're all really cute. The dogs are cute. That's a new thing with the update. All of them are so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. We're shooting that shadowy man. Ah, yeah, okay. Oh, no, sorry, Haggle, that's the unknown. He lives in the walls and makes chocolate. Yeah. Yeah. I've really tried to get rid of him. Maybe a thumbnail for TwitchCon Vegas. Exactly. Because sometimes that you want to... Yeah, exactly. The embarrassing part's where the faces where I look silly. That's just, you know... Yeah, maybe I'm like, oh, I don't look particularly pretty when I'm like... When I'm screaming at something. But that emote gets added to BTTV and then everyone's using it. You know what I mean? And then they go, who's that? Oh, it's me. Oh, well, that's actually works. That worked better than like... Than when my face always looks like... Alright, normal. What's the word Spagoli? Spagoli's such like a buried reference. Like it's one of those things that only true Bekyamon like long-term dedicated viewers will know. and I don't tell it often deliberately. You don't know Spagoli? Well, there we go. That's all we need to know, isn't it? Bum, bum, bum. So that one, exactly. Where is Spagoli? Thought I was OG. It's not an old reference. It's more of a... It's a more recent one, but it's a niche one. Badlands. Where's the dog? Where's the silly dog? Please give me the silly dog. I'm in the right spot. Please give me a silly dog. I need a dog. Please. Please. I can go that way. Up. I could go on and on about that, about perfectionism, about procrastination, because I'm always in the midst of it. And I admire those who aren't. The thing is as well, I think the other thing is if you work through the perfectionism and get enough things done, if you write enough, if you edit enough, if you put enough YouTube videos out or whatever you're struggling to do, you will actually become really good. And then what you make will feel perfect or close to it. Like you will actually start to fulfill the original condition, which means that what you are making is good, is actually near your standards of perfect. It will start to fulfill itself. You gotta do bad first to be able to do good, and I struggle with that step, and a lot of people do. Harder or easier to do this on horseback? Probably easier at this point. New dogs? Yeah, look at them! Look at them! This one's got armor on. He doesn't actually look like that. He's like a black wolf, but... New wolves? See the red? Yay, they were doing colors. Wow. Why can't we perfect instantly? I know. Don't worry. I feel that. I feel that so hard. I feel that. Type, I think that's 7. It's 14 months. My bad. 7 month streak. 14 months. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Thank you. 14 months. Damn. Good chunk over a year. Wowee. Thanks for the resubs, guys. I think we've got that tracker underneath the channel again. I haven't posted on a YouTube channel in a while. Yeah, no, I haven't. Completely, I'm in the midst of it right now. In terms of, like, not being able to do it. Yeah, we're, like, 27 resubs away from, the 100, which we'd like to hold for another month. I think we've got this month. We've got this month and then next month to do it. With 100, we see 100 held, like, personal subs, resubs. And then we can get 60-40. 60-40 split on subs after May, which will be really cool. So just if you fancy getting your own sub, for even if you just want to hold it for a couple of months, just, you know, keep it on for a couple of months and then just cancel it. That would be really, really helpful. But yeah, it's like trying to hit the 100 mark. It says 350. It's just because the target, I can't change the target right now. It's not 350. It's 100 I'm aiming for. Sub for 3 months, does that do... No, it's fine. If you want to do a multi-month sub, that completely counts, yeah. If you sub for 3 months, it does 1 per month. So it gives you account for 1 per. But over 3 months, so it's basically guaranteed that point's there. So yeah, multi-months. And if you get multi-month, that is also a discount. So you get, I think you get a discount? Is it... Do they always run multi-month discounts or not? Maybe I'm lying. I may be lying. On the no, I haven't found... Well, I have. I found a bunch. I haven't found the one I want in this biome, though. We are in the Wooded Badlands. That is where one of the hyena-type dog spawns. That's where the wolf spawns. This looks like a hyena, and I really would like to find it before I end stream. Those catbees are pretty similar to wildcats. Oh, is that one? Wait, I think I found one. I see a dog. I see a dog-like animal. Maybe it's an armadillo. I've just realized. Oh, it's fucking armadillo. God damn it. Why are you quadrupedal? Fuck's sake. Use a password manager? Yes. I would recommend it. I'm not going to tell you which one I use. People might already know. I might have already said before. I'm not going to tell you which one I use in case I get sponsored. Please. Please, because I genuinely use one and I think it's good. What are you going to name them? I'm probably not going to name them. You guys can headcanon whatever names you want. Trees, surely. There's no tree. It doesn't matter. Oh, right. There's some trees. Here we go. There's some trees. If they're on the tree bit, then that's fine. Oh, they are. They're literally right there. Yeah, you're right. Okay. No, haggle. Okay, right. So, just wallow in your victory, okay? Oh, wait. Are they there? I was just... No, never mind. I hallucinated. They're not here. I literally just made that up. There aren't any dogs here. I made it up. I swore I saw hyenas there, and I didn't see those trees until you pointed them out now. No, I'm hallucinating. I'm actually going crazy. I'm going crazy. You want to spawn on dirt blocks? Oh, that makes sense. I get why the trees would be useful now. I'm an idiot. I was like, but we're in the wooded badlands, who cares? It's the right biome. Right, this is the bit. This is where we find these fucking dogs. It's a cool place for them to spawn. I like it. Okay, we're going to leave this area and come back to it in a minute. I'm just going to go sleep down there. Come back and hope they spawn in. Not going to jump off too many cliffs, otherwise I can't get back up. What was I talking about up there? Yeah, how can we bred dogs look really different from wolves but cat breeds? I don't know. I think selective breeding... My theory is that cats didn't really have, like, many different jobs to do like dogs always have. Dogs have always been... The differences in different dogs are because they are bred to do different things. We've employed dogs a lot over the years. But then I think cats are just there to look pretty and be nice. And yeah, they catch mice and stuff, but they weren't really like... They already pretty good at that. So I don't think they just have been less susceptible to selective breeding, like only really for looks, I guess. So you get like there's breeds that are a bit large, and there are breeds which are quite small, or ones with little legs, but that's just because we're silly and we breed things that actually are not good for the animal, but you know. Trouble the sketch creepers away is fair enough. Mixes are different codes. That would be kind of cool. Probably a bit complicated though. Dog's actually useful. That's not what I was trying to say, MJ, but you know, you've made your stance clear. Dog's actually useful. Cat's useless. Cats just sit there. But I think that's why. I would assume that's why, but I might be wrong. I say a lot of things that are often wrong. Right, so these are the only... Oh, wait, there's some more trees over there. Okay, next bit of trees. Let's go, dogs. Can I please find some fucking hyenas? Please. Ow. It's fine, they are genuinely useful. What, password managers? They are, yeah. I have so many passwords. I have hundreds. And I never have to remember any of them, and they're already secure. Yee. I can find all the cat owners over here. I like cats, for the record. I like cats, but I don't think I'd have one. Lately, I've realized I don't like how unpredictable they feel like they are. I don't know whether I've just come across weird cats, but I just... Multiple cats that I've petted that belong to people that are nice cats, they will just attack me. And I don't know. I don't think... Because I have a big dog, I don't think I have the right energy to, like, pet a cat. I think they get worried. I think they get upset by me. I think I'm too, like... I pet them too hard. Because I have a big dog who likes to be kind of like, yes, like a strong pat. Whereas cats like to be kind of like gently stroked, but I don't really... I try and do that, but then if you stroke them too close to their tail, they just switch up on you for some reason. And I'm like, that's too complicated. I know, that's something I do prefer about dogs, is that I feel like it's much clearer that a dog is going to turn around and be like, rah, at you. Because they growl and they want you to go away. Whereas cats will just be like, fine, and then they're suddenly not, and they'll bite you. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks for that, dickhead. I grew up with cats as well. I had cats first, and then I got dogs later. And I prefer dogs. I think they're just a bit silly. They're too silly. Dogs are more silly. Hello, the baby was here. Aw, baby. That is gone back to hating being picked up. Cats I had, I think one of them liked being picked up, another one didn't, so. I think dogs are smelly sometimes. That's fair. Dogs can definitely be smelly. I'm lucky that Arnold is actually not a smelly dog. And I've had that verified by people that aren't me, by the way. No, he's not too, he doesn't have that, like, dog smell. Oh, he only has it if he goes away and stays when he goes to the borders, because there's loads of dogs there, so he gets their smell on him. But after like a few days, he's fine. He smells normal again. He doesn't really smell like anything. Mate, this is actually insane. I am in the right spot. This is the wooded badlands. I am on dirt and grass. There should be a hyena spawning here any second now, and it just has not. I'm gonna do this before I end. Sorry, we're already so close to this. Has everyone been doing good? Pretty good. Other than I can't find the fucking dog. Can't bloody find the dog. Gonna cook this food up and we will wait for the dog to appear. Gotta recreate Mufasa's death scene. Long live the king. And then it's like, oh, the hyenas. Ah, hello. You wouldn't just change the spawn. No, I wouldn't actually. If I'm gonna cheat, I'll do it on stream. If I'm gonna cheat this thing, I'm going to do it in the open. I'm not like that. Hello, Charlie. How you doing? I was just testing you. God. How many dogs do we have? 6, but I think we're only going to get to 7, I think. We've got... We're in the place where one of them spawned. We're in the exact right biome, but I can't find it. Ha! Please just... Can we just get up? Like a... Look. Or they just... Graffiti. You do graffiti? That's kind of cool. Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah. Set my render really low. Oh, that's sweaty. All right. I'm not sweaty. Bekyamon is many things, but sweaty she is not. Get to watch stream while I work. Yippee! Yippee! Girls in the stream, yippee! Right, that's all done. Right, we're gonna go back over to the other biome now. The other one that's there, and we're gonna look for that, and then we're gonna go back, and go back. What did I have for lunch today? I had some pasta with tomato and mascarpone sauce, and some veggie sausages. And it was, and a bit of cheese, and it was yummy. Simple and yummy. I've seen your parkour tag. Okay, well, one exception is I do tend to sweat into parkour tag. Wait, no, surely there was a bigger, yeah, there was a bigger section. Stinky streamer confirmed sweat. Yeah, it was quite yummy. And then I think for dinner, I'm gonna have some salmon rice. I do like a honey soy sauce salmon thing, and with broccoli as well. And I put it in the air fryer, and then I get some sticky rice, and I mix it with the sticky rice, and I put stuff on top, and it goes super yummy. Tastes all good, sweet and salty and nice. So I'm having that for dinner. If we're gonna go eat, enjoy. Right, where the fuck is this dog? The elusive dog. It's a dog, man. Like, they're supposed... I'll look at the wiki. Right, it says, wolves spawn naturally in blah, 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 blah. They spawn on grass blocks, dirt, coarse dirt, snow blocks, or podzol. Spawn in packs of 4. And this one spawns in the wooded badlands, okay? The wooded badlands is... crazy, right where I'm standing, and there is dirt and grass here, which means that they are capable of spawning in the area, okay? I don't make the rules. Please spawn. These dogs have been spawning. All of the ones I've caught have spawned naturally, so that I've tamed to spawn naturally. They do spawn where they're supposed to spawn, and I'm trying to find them now. Hello, Barry. But I'm just not, in fact, have that dog in there, ma. Would be better with meat. Well, I don't think it'd be better with meat in this case. It's very much like, it's kind of, the whole flavor is set around the salmon. And salmon is really yummy and quite meaty. Like salmon on bagels? Yeah, smoked salmon on bagels, epic. With cream cheese, lemon, juice, some rocket, maybe, if I'm feeling fresh. Black pepper. You know, toasted bagel kind of vibe. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Good eats. You heard lemon? I did say lemon, yeah. Maybe wait for night and see if you can hear skeletons getting mauled. Maybe. I've got my own dogs, though, so that's the only thing. Favorite breakfast food is French toast. I really do like French toast. I've only really kind of eaten it properly recently, and it's been banging each time. One of the best ones I had was I went with my IRL friends when I went to Vegas. We just found this like a local diner thing, and it was really like it was weird because it felt like they were doing it deliberately like that for a movie, but I know that it wasn't. It was just how they are. It felt like I was in a movie. There was like literally the waitress walking around, and she was really sweet and nice, and she was taking everyone's orders. She was like, you know, what does the lady want? And she had literally had the fucking coffee pot from the movies, you know, the actual coffee pot where she has coffee all the time, and which I thought was just really cool. And they did like, it was, the menu was massive, and it literally had like a little box, and it was like, we only use real butter. And I was like, oh, okay, is that a threat? Like, what? What? Okay. And then I had this French toast from there. They gave me like 6 pieces of it, and I was like, you know, I didn't know how big it would be, and they gave me like 6 slices of French toast. So I was like, whoa, it was probably the best French toast I've ever eaten. I didn't finish it because it was too much, but it was really good. Normal real life. Look, I'm British, and it was very much an American thing. It was an American place to go. It just felt like it was, you know, a diner from the movies, because obviously diners from the movies are from America, which means that they're American diners. And it was like, it was quite funny, because I was like, that's cool, this is exactly like the movie. So because you know, you see some of the movies, and then you go to the place that it's about, and you're like, that's not actually how that is at all. No one acts like that, no one does that, this isn't a real thing. And then, yeah, I know. But yeah, very yummy. Not great for you, but yummy though. I tried a few, like, I made sure to try like just some American like staple chains just to see what it was like. I went to IHOP just to see what it was like. I went to IHOP. That was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was like, it wasn't, you know, the best food I've ever eaten, but for what it was trying to do, it did it well. I had chocolate chip pancakes. Chocolate chip buttermilk pancakes. Very good. And I also tried Olive Garden, and Olive Garden was awesome. The breadsticks were so good. And I was like, oh, wow. I just tried those kind of places. Bad for the body, good for the mind. Exactly. Imagine if we tried to get on a tree, honestly. I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. Most people go to Olive Garden for the breadsticks. It was very funny. I was at while I was in Vegas, met up with some friends, like Marissa, who comes in to chat sometimes, and like some American friends, and we were eating at a Mexican place, and there was someone there that I hadn't met before. I can't remember their name, unfortunately. I genuinely can't. They're very lovely though, and I mentioned like, oh yeah, I tried Olive Garden for the first time, and then they just go like, oh my god, I would put those breadsticks up my ass. And I was like, yeah, you know what? You know what? That's crazy. That, yeah. But in the tone of they're really yummy. That's what they meant by that. That's what she meant. I think that was her exclaiming, they're really good. And I was just like, yeah, go off. Okay, we're going back to the other bit of the woods. Whatever they're into. You know, I was like, Mingled, the funniest person at the table. I know. I just struggle to remember names sometimes. A lot of the time, actually. Wrong direction. I'm going back to the other bit of wooded area. I am really baffled at this point, because there's trees here, and the dogs should be able to spawn on the dirt under the trees, and I can't. They won't, and I don't really know why. We've been here a bit now. Like, am I in the wrong bit? Am I doing it wrong? I don't know. The wrong direction for the breadsticks? Okay. That is the wrong direction. Generally, we put them in our mouth. But no, to be fair, I had the breadsticks. They were very good. I can see why you'd say that. Not looking hard. Oh, am I not looking hard enough? Hyena, mate. Right, I'm gonna do something radical here. We're gonna leave the dogs here. We're gonna sit them down on this far side of this little mountain. You guys all just take a seat, please. Sir, and you, and you. You guys are gonna stay there because then I can hear dog noises easier because you're not stood next to 6 more dogs all the time. You have to go right up against your screen. I'm not doing that. My back will hurt as I am old. I'm just old and decrepit. But yeah, I would like to go back to Olive Garden just to try the breadsticks again. They are quite good. And I think that was when I finally cracked the code of American food portion sizes. It was when I went there and I was like, because you go and if you get a main course, a pasta main course or whatever at Olive Garden, you then get a free soup. And the breadsticks are also unlimited, right? And I was like, there's no way I'm eating that much food. There's no way. Like, does everyone just eat that much food? And then basically, over a few restaurants, different restaurants I went to, I realized that there's a massive culture around boxing your food up in America. In the UK, you can do it. Most chains and stuff will let you do that. It's not an automatic thing, though. You know, just like, when I was there, it was like, the moment I looked like I'd slowed down my eating, the waiter would be like, do you want a box? Do you want me to box that up for you? Straight away. Unlimited. Yeah, the breadsticks, if you eat all of the breadsticks you get, right? So they give you like 3 to 4 breadsticks on a plate with the dips, right? If you finish them, you just get more. And I was like, oh, right. Okay, it's like that, is it? You just get more for free. I think that's what that is. Either that or it was unlimited soup, which again is quite filling. I think it was that. But I think it was the breadsticks were also unlimited. But yeah, like, you can just get more if you finish your portion. And I was like, right. So but yeah, I realized that like a massive part of the kind of eating, restaurant eating culture is that you box up your food. You don't finish. The portions are so big that a lot of people aren't finishing them. So you box it up. Whereas in the UK, generally the portions are smaller. So you'll generally, you know, unless you're like not eating, unless you're a particularly like smaller portion eater, you're not really, you're going to finish a portion normally if you try. I'm just double checking. There's a camel there. I'm just double checking that. Oh, I'm gonna tame this camel. I'll have a saddle. I'm gonna. Gross after being in the fridge. Yeah, that's fair. Wait, how do I tame this guy? Oh, is he already tamed? They just come tamed. Right, come on then, buddy. What we get? Oh, you're slow as fuck. Oh wait, no, you're fast. You're fast. I think it might be easier to traverse. And I'm higher up. Leftovers, it's just odd. I didn't realize that. He's like another thing. I went to like some Japanese place. I had some really nice fried rice, but there was a mountain of it. I ordered a fried rice and then some sushi. And I got the sushi. The fried rice, I was expecting a side order of fried rice to just sort of be a small bowl. You know, like this much, a little pot. It was literally like a mountain. It was about this tall and like this big. And I was like, oh, okay, that's crazy. I ate some of it. And then they immediately were like, do you want a box for it? And I was like, yes, yeah. And I realized that over doing that a few times, I was like, that is how this works. The portions are big, but you're expected to take it home, essentially. So I realized that. I realized that recently. Leftovers at home are the best. Depends what it is. Some stuff keeps better than other stuff. Got me camel. I could have a friend on the camel too, but no. Oh, owie. Camel's so wiggly. I know. They like rock a lot, don't they? I'm actually upset about this hyena. I feel... Am I doing something fucking wrong? I don't understand. You know what I mean? I've been walking around these wooded areas. There's dirt here. I'm in the right biome. There's all my other dogs. I'm in the right bit. They aren't spawning. And at this point, I've been walking around for so long that they should be spawning. And they spawn in like packs of 4 to 8. Like they're not like lone wolves, you know? They're actual, yet a collection. But I'm just like, at this point, I don't feel like I'm doing it right and I can't figure out what's wrong. Second biome called the same thing. It's wooded badlands and there's dirt here. So it should be spawning a hyena. No, I'm looking at specific wolf spawning. Like wolf, right, it's literally. So it says it spawns, this particular one spawns in the wooded badlands. And they have to spawn on grass, dirt, coarse dirt, snow blocks, or podzol. Like that's where they spawn. Then wooded. And I'm on the 3 badlands biome variants. That's what it is. I don't know. It should be here. There's no reason why these things haven't spawned unless I'm just that unlucky that it just won't. Because they've all been spawning in the right places, the thing. Like, the other wolves, they all work. Like, they've all been doing it correctly. There's a lot of armadillos here, which is quite cute. Maybe that's the issue. I'm gonna have to kill them, aren't I? Sorry, buddies. So I'm trying to entity cap on that. So guys, you didn't have to look at that. I don't know. I'm just confused. If there's an answer, then I want to hear it, but I don't know. I'll stay awake today and see if those skeletons make them spawn in or what. I can always go sleep in the village. They don't affect that though, do they? I know these are quite small amounts of wooded stuff overall. Like I've seen big fields worth of this stuff, but they just ain't here, man. They actually aren't here. There's not a single one to be found. That is my camel going. There's a zombie. Join stream to the murder of the little guy. Sorry, yeah, that was a mob cap thing. That was more. It was needed. It was needed. Sorry, I stole the dogs. They're working in my hotel. Yeah, I'm not seeing him. It's not in the leaves of the tree. No. And it wouldn't be, there would be 4 to 8. They can't spawn alone. They can't just only be one either. I'm gonna do one more pass and we might have to just give up, which is really sucks because I'm like, I'm in the right bit. This is where I'm supposed to be for this. You rode a camel once? I have not ridden a camel, no. Don't think I'd want to, I don't know. I like them though, I've seen them on like, in a safari park and stuff. Kinda cute, I like their long eyelashes, they're kinda slay. Where the heck is the dog? Where the heck is the dog? Sub SMP. I need to turn that off actually. We don't have one at the moment. You're better off like joining the Discord because we do kind of like events, like incidental stuff. Like we did a build competition thing. Just like I open a server for like temporarily rather than having a continuous one at the moment. So I don't have the time to manage it, mate. Ugh. Nope, there is not a bloody single dog here. There's no wolves, only my old wolves. Rah, 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 rah. Can be hard. It can be hard, but if it was too hard, then I wouldn't do this job, you know? I'm gonna bring the dogs with me and we're gonna go past that biome now on the way back, and then we're gonna keep going and see if we can find another one, a bigger bit of wooded area. Come on, dogs. Watch out, watch this last bit, this last one I do to go past it and figure out if there's any more. Will be the one. That'll be the one. They'll spawn all of a sudden. Another little gander around here. A little look-see. Only dog here is my doggone disappointment. Yeah, me too. Me too. God, I want to see one of them dogs. The correct dog. But they're not here. Probably not a thing. Yeah, I need to turn that off, actually. Thanks for telling me about it. Let's go. One more go at this one little bit of the biome, and we'll go past and see if there's like maybe a larger set of trees. Give us a bigger chance to spawn everything in. Spawn the hyenas in. You just want the cool dog, man. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Apparently, yes. Minecraft is telling me it is. You ever read Jacqueline Wilson books? I did a little bit. I think I read one of it. I was into more sort of like higher fantasy stuff. Like I didn't really just do. I found that I was sort of like on the mindset of like, if you're gonna write fiction, write it about stuff that doesn't exist. Even though like that's a stupid way of thinking up, but I was a child, so you're gonna have to forgive me for that one. I would just read stuff for like imaginary things, imaginary worlds sort of stuff. Yeah, it sounds really shallow and shit, because, like, fiction about, like, real people is really important, but I don't know, I was, like, in my brain, I was like, why would you do that? Why would you write about people doing normal things? But I know that she's, you know, very beloved. I just personally didn't read a lot of the books. I think I read a couple, but lost interest. Me and the boys who... They need to fix... You know what they need to do with this wolf thing? They need to fix the wolves' movement. Why is it that when they teleport, they stop? They do not start moving, see, for a few seconds, which means that gives me time to keep moving. The moment I'm not literally walking, they will just constantly teleport. Just make the dogs faster. There's literally no downside. I don't really understand. Even if you want to bring your dogs with you, they never really come with you. They just stand there, then teleport, then stand there, then teleport over and over and over again, you know? Yeah, I don't know, it's just like, if you put all this effort into making walls a bit more interesting and adding new ones and, you know, doing all that, which is great, and I think that's awesome, but I'm just like, just fix the pathing. Make sure that they actually walk when they TP to you already. Like, they should still have their forward momentum, because then they will keep up with you for the most part. Like, I get, yeah, sometimes you're on a boat, or sometimes you, like, cross some area that they can't cross, or, you know, they physically can't follow you fast enough, but, you know, I'm just sort of like, well, you know, what's the point? Oh, I love having my 6 dogs just teleporting around me constantly over and over and over again. There's no more trees, are there? I'm cooked. I'm gonna have to stop streaming soon. I can't believe they didn't spawn. I'm really annoyed. I'm actually annoyed. I'm mad. I'm mad about that. Forgive me. Oh, thanks. I don't forgive the game, though. It's rude as hell. Have a look over here, see if there's any trees. Maybe stay. Maybe stay. I would like to, but I actually, you know, speaking on perfectionism and stuff, I'm trying to work on things that I think will be really good, but not too good. Good as I can make them in a reasonable amount of time. And I'm working on new things, so I would like to make sure I stick to my timetable that I've set myself. Thank you, Camel. Exciting, yeah. I don't want to get too excited before I've like really done it, but I'm working on some stuff, so it's why like my streams are shorter, and things like that. But Sunday I'll be back. I will be doing another Peepo stream where you guys get to be silly and in chat and say silly things do little silly arguments maybe. I think we'll just we'll do a debate one again. I'll give you some fun debate arguments to do as a chat. And then I think we'll go, like, I'll be doing some, like, brand new ideas for it as well coming up, because I miss them. I miss doing them. Any tips for that? No, when I figure out, I'll let you know. Ever been to a people stream? You should be excited for it. It's good. It's a tool that I made. Well, I didn't make it personally, but I have a friend that made it. But it was my idea. The tool that I worked on, and it's basically allows the chatters to be little frogs on my screen. So everything they say turns into TTS, and it allows us to do things like have debates. And we did improv. We've done improv a few times. We did Christmas carols at one point as well. Right. Well, I'm not finding any more bloody trees, so I'm gonna have to call it, unfortunately, which is really annoying because I was literally in the correct place for half an hour. Sounds chaotic, I want in. Perfect, sounds good. We always want more people to do the chatting. So it gets incredibly silly and daft, but in a good way. Yeah, I will... I'm sorry, I'm still holding out hope that I find it, but I am not finding it. I will see you guys soon. I will see you guys on Sunday. Sorry that I'm not going to be able to stream for a couple of days. You will see me, though, on Saturday. I'm basically out all day on tomorrow, but Saturday, I intend to be on the Tubathon quite a lot. I intend to be there pretty much all day, because I haven't been on there as much as I would have liked to, and I really like doing stuff, and they're doing a bunch of things that I'd like to be doing on Saturday, so you should check out Toby's stream on Saturday for to see me before I'm live. Sunday, then, we'll be doing another Peepo stream, which I'll plan out and things for Sunday. So I hope you guys had enjoyed the stream. It was pretty chill. It took longer than I thought as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys on... when will I see you guys? I will see you guys on Sunday. Remember, if you're new to the stream, drop a follow as well. And join the Discord. It's free. And you can talk to the chatters. You make suggestions on the stream if you want to as well. Check out the socials at Bekyamon on everything. And I will see you very soon. I will see you on Sunday. And I'll see you on Saturday probably. I'll see the Tubbo chatters if you want to come in the Tubbo chat as well on Saturday. And you can see what I'm doing there as well. So have a wonderful evening, gamers. I will see you guys then. Join the raid. We're going to say hi to Scott. I think, are they doing Minecraft SOS? They are doing Minecraft SOS. So yeah, you should go and check that out. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Peace out, gamers. Bye. Bye.